All right. Good morning from Las Vegas, Nevada. This is Kyle Miller from Project Strength. And I just had the 82.5 silver medalist, Angelo Fortino, join me here in the booth. We'll be commentating for you today. Actually, Angelo will be commentating all day today. So, good morning, Angelo.
Good morning. Yeah, it should be fun. It took me 45 minutes to get the headphones figured out, but I was struggling with it.
Yeah. And then hopefully we can get our overlays set up here. We'll probably send a quick message over to the production booth to get that going.
Yeah, I think you guys can see the overlays, which will be good, but we cannot.
So yeah, unfortunately, and I had pulled up the live stream as well just to double check. We will be pulling up Lifting Cast so that we can give a accurate reading of each platform, the lifter on the platform, the load on the bar, keep you up to date, give you that kind of play-by-play that you would expect with the live stream here. But we do have the production team setting all that up for us right now. So bear with us on that. We apologize for that.
Yeah, we're going to need that. It's 4 platforms, so a whole lot to cover. So those overlays will help. Got a good lift on platform 2. Platform 3, brace is there. And let's see what the judges say on platform 3. Really see what the judges called. Good lift on platform 4. Platform 2, we have a completed squat. See what the judges say. He's waiting just like we are. Platform 3. Looks like we have a good lift. Platform 4. Oh, unfortunately, a 3 red light lift. It looked to be all on depth. We have a equip lifter, Daddy Lovemore, and there we go. We got the overlays.
Yeah.
Crisis averted. I would love to know all the lifters' names by heart.
Yeah.
But there's like 2,000 lifters this week, so.
Yep, and I would say with 4 platforms going all at once, it is nice to not have to make those kilo and pound conversions just by eyeballing it.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be able to do it if I tried.
Yeah.
All right. Corey Dennis on platform 2.
Yeah. He's taking his time to get set there. And we have walked out by James Flanagan on platform 3. That's 257.5 on his back there. 357 pounds. Sorry, 567 pounds.
Looks like a smooth squat.
Yeah.
3 white lights on platform 3, and then Corey Dennis on platform 2 with a 2 red light lift. Unfortunately, look to both be on depth.
Yeah, and on platform 2, he'll be followed by Lance London there, 255. On 4, we have Michael McKeon, Masters 3 lifter. Pretty calm walk out there, taking his time to get set underneath the bar.
While we have raw lifting going on platform 4, we have equip lifting on platform 1. 100 kilo lifter, 255 keys. They're going to complete their squat at the same time. Lance London on platform 2, absolute unit.
Yep. Tallest rack height we've seen so far, 16.
Yeah, saw him in person yesterday, shook his hand. Collegiate level lifter.
Yep.
Well put together, and a Solid looking attempt barring the judge's decision. Ray Thomas on platform 3. 2 red lights on platform 3, but 3 white lights on platform 2.
And Josem Whitcomb coming out to 200 kilos on platform 4. They're changing the load, the height of the bar on platform 1 for Kevin Sanan. And that's 600 pounds there for Kevin once they get that set for him. Got the walkout by Joseph there on 4. Legs are set. Command is given.
Little sticking point midway through there. See what the judges say. Potential up and down movement when you get a sticking point. Not this time.
Yep.
3 white lights
there.
All right, equip lifting going on platform 1 with Kevin Sanan.
And then a raw lifter there. Platform 2, Tyler Wang just got the squat command.
I see what they say on platform 1. Bit of a shaky squat, but it is in the single ply equipment, which can yield a few shaky squats, but a 2 white light lift nonetheless. Platform 3 had a 3 white light squat. E.J. Thomas, 260 keys on the bar. With Michael McQueen, Lightning McQueen with a good squat there. 3 white lights. E.J. Thomas, that looked a little bit high from where I was sitting, and it is. 3 red light lift.
He'll get a chance to clean that up and give a little bit more depth to those referees.
All right, we have Eddie Demaio Garcia, 100 kilo lifter, 573 pounds.
Wearing that black Flex training system shirt on 2.
Yeah, good amount of flex lifters, it looks like, on platform 1. You see Will in the back there. That is his coach. Abraham Guerrera with a big opening attempt squat here.
Yep, and that he's rocking one of the signature TSS Houston.
I was about to say,
there.
That doesn't look like any old TSS shirt. It looks like a TSS Houston shirt. You and I both know.
Yeah. They've got a lot of great equipped lifters there, and Sam Houston State trains there quite a bit as well.
Yeah, that looked like a really good squat as well. Barring what the judges say, it's always going to be a fight for depth, but I really like how he handled that squat. 2 white lights, it's all you need. Shaquille Holman, 265 kilos, is a 3 white lights lift. James Coonan is 578 pounds. Looks like he was coached by Hani TSA in the back there. And, unfortunately, a 2 red light lift. That was a little iffy on depth as well.
So Hani may just have him repeat that, get on the board, stay in the meet. Now, if strength isn't a factor, they blow it up, and placing is needed, then maybe they'll make a small jump there, but you definitely have to get on the board with that.
All right, platform 3, Averill Royal. Make it move stupid, Averill. Craft lifter, 100 kilo. Trains out of War Cat Gym in the Bay Area. Great MC.
Yeah.
Great hype man.
Angelo getting hyped there. I was about to say, if you ever see him in anyone's corner, you're going to hear him first, honestly.
Yeah.
Amazing hype comes from him. He gets the squat command.
Yeah, and also a good lifter in this regular session.
Yeah, nice squat there.
Yeah, 270 kilos. Might as well throw 2.5 kilos on with all the chains he's wearing.
And 265 kilos there on platform 2. Deontay Walker takes it to basement, comes back up with it.
Really good job
There's no questions on depth there. 3 white lights expected and given.
Chris Eastman, we were on to second squats on platform 1. Attempting 175 kilos. We're sawing opening squats on 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, and the opener on 4 is 245, 540 pounds.
On platform 4, half of his name is cut off there, so we cannot see his last name, but it's...
we can see the squat, though, and it looks like a great squat.
And 2 white lights on platform 1. Michael Ailes with a 2 white light lift on platform 3.
And Ryan Sanders opening up at 267.5 here on platform 2. Looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, good bar speed there. Got to see what the judges say.
Yep.
And they give 3 white lights. Yeah, important thing to note here is 4 platforms, so you have 4 different sets of judges on each of those platforms. So occasionally people can get upset with the judging if they are viewing other people's lifts and comparing it. Well, they're not the same judges. So
the human side of the sport, right?
Yeah.
All right, Allen working into the wraps in the suit there on 1.
Really good patience there.
Yeah.
Getting his depth.
242.5 opener for Allen.
Yeah,
3 white light lift.
All right, Mirwais Masur.
Just got the squat command on 3.
And we're on second squats.
Yep.
On platform 3. Still on opening squats in 3 and 4. 2 white lights on platform 3. Nathaniel Hancock.
Yep.
And that's just one lifter.
Yep. And then platform 2, Quentin Nunes, 6'11" on his back. Pretty comfortable walkout. It's an opener for him here. See if it moves like it. And it does.
Yeah,
he
really
can
good
go
job
up
there.
Quite a bit there.
Yeah, he can make a pretty substantial jump, perhaps 15 keys. And a good lift on platform 3. Platform 1 has Nitik Patel, 257.5 kilos, 567 pounds. Looks really good there. See what the judges say. Good second attempt, 3 white lights. Daniel Elmore, I cut the tail end of that squat. Let's see what the judges say. Unfortunately, 3 red lights. I was about to say it looked a little high, but again, I did watch the only last part of it.
Yep. Yeah, and we have this front angle, so it's a little bit harder to judge, especially those that are a little more borderline there. So we just have to leave it up to the people that are supposed to call it, and the referees there on the side. On platform 4, we have Kevin Youngblood. Pretty narrow squat stance there.
Yeah, really narrow.
Really wide grip. And 3 reds there. So unfortunately not a good lift, but he'll have another shot.
Yeah, with those narrow squat stance, so occasionally you're going to have to bury a little bit more, open up your hips. Not the easiest thing to do. We have Corey Dennis getting himself set up with E.J. Thomas. E.J. Thomas missed his opener.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can recover and get depth this time. We got 3 red lights on depth. Corey Dennis will complete a squat before him. That looked a little high from Corey. See what the judges say. E.J. Thomas.
Yeah. Strength was obviously there on both of those lifts.
Oh,
3 whites for Corey.
Corey, I was way off. And unfortunately, 3 red lights there.
So EJ will really have to bring this together.
Ooh, and Joseph there. Yeah, he lost his tightness about twice. One in the hole and then halfway up.
Yeah, and that can be very scary with the equipment as well.
Yeah, he stuck with it well. But no lift. Steve Picati with an American record attempt on his second squat attempt. 352 pounds. He is a Masters 4 lifter. That means he's in the age range of 70 to 79.
And that was a good attempt there.
Yeah, really good job. He is an American record holder. Congratulations to Mr. Picati.
James Flanagan getting pretty hyped there for his second squat attempt at 265. We also have Nicholas on platform 2 getting set with 262.5. A lot of strong 100-kilo lifters here today. We'll watch even more later on tonight.
Yeah, we're going to get a fantastic primetime session. You're going to see the most amount of weight moved from these male lifters today. We saw it yesterday with the females, and they put on a show.
Yeah.
Today you're going to see just real heavyweights. Nicholas with a 2 white light lift and a 3 white light lift for Tim Happy. Misses opener on depth, able to get on a second. It's always a calming feeling to be able to retake it and hit it. 3 red lights, unfortunately, on platform 1.
Yeah, coming back, once you hit some reds on squat, you really have to regroup. It can send your mentality in a dark place. So regrouping and being able to bring that back together for the rest of the day is really important.
Yeah, it is not an easy thing to do to come back and hit a squat after a red light lift. But he was able to do it. Tim looks like a good lift here. 3 white lights. Judah Jones
Nice control there by Judah.
Yeah, nice smooth squat.
All the way through. Khalil on 2. Found his sticking point. Little slower there to the top. So we'll see a smaller jump to the 3rd, but I think this is going to be a good lift here. And judges agree. 3 white lights for Khalil.
Yeah, it was a good lift there. Probably going to take a more conservative attempt.
Yeah.
We have a big squat on platform 1, 337.5 kilos. That's 744 pounds, boys and girls.
Yep.
Equipped lifting, and he also has a high bar stance.
Yeah, which typically you won't always see within equipped squats.
Yeah, and he did a really good job there of finding his depth.
2 white lights.
Yeah, 2 white lights. I think
Great
the same
lift.
Yeah, I think the same exact call on his first as well. So you want to stay there.
And I mean, that's one of those things too. I typically tell lifters like, hey, we'll deal with it if we have to, but don't change anything. Sometimes you can overcorrect there.
Yeah.
Throw things off.
Yeah, if you're just a close squatter, you're a close squatter. Embrace it. Get your white lights, even if there are 2. 3 white lights on platform 3 with Tyler Wang.
Yep.
Platform 2, 3 white lights as well.
Michael McKeon, another Masters lifter, Masters 3 lifter on platform 4. Good fight there on his 2nd attempt, and 2 white lights.
Also platform 1 as well with an equipped Masters 3 lifter.
Just getting that extra bounce.
Yeah, really narrow stance. Let's see what the judges say. 2 white lights. Good job there.
All right, and Eddie was about to walk out there without having his wraps fully done there. Wrist wraps, I should say here. Not to be confused with the knee wraps of geared, equipped squatters. Ray Thomas on 3. Braces. Executes with 270 on his back there. We'll see what the referees have to say. Action on 2 and 4.
Here we got a 2 white light lift on platform 3.
And on 2, 3 white lights for Eddie there. And no lift on platform 4.
Yeah, look like for different reasons, too. I saw a blue card potentially to get
a blue and a yellow, yeah. So, yeah, for those that don't know, there is a card system used that when you're given reds, you can be given a red, yellow, or blue. And that just designates different things for different lifts between squat, bench, and deadlift. Communicates to coach and lifter why you were given no lift from that given referee. Pretty easy but far walkout from Michael McQueen on platform 4. Here we have Lance London back again on platform 2. A great collegiate lifter that we were talking about earlier. Can see from his face the amount of effort required for that 272.5, but he puts it in the books.
Shaquille Holman completes the squat, 3 white lights. Alan Crockover, Masters 2 lifter, attempting 260 kilos, finding his depth. Looks like he...
Spotters did a good job there with him.
Yeah, really good catch.
And then on platform 3, we've got Mr. Hype Man himself coming out to 290. See him get in the zone here, walking behind the platform a little bit, getting ready for it.
Yeah, puts on a show every time he competes. Really fun guy to watch. This is my 2nd time commentating for him. Got to comment on him, I think, at the Cal State Championships. Is either that or the Warcat Open. Spencer Minix. Smooth-looking squat there. 3 white lights. Ryan Sanders also smooth-looking squat. Got to see what the judges say.
Yeah, that was 606 there for Ryan on platform 2 and 2 white lights. We love to see it. We love to call it and say it. Plug that powerlifting podcast.
Yeah, we love the ad reads.
Oh, man,
Averill
he found
with
that
a grind.
sticking
Yeah,
point.
he not able to complete that squat, unfortunately.
So we'll see what they decide to do there. And action back to platform 4. Joseph Sottle. Looks pretty good there for a 2nd attempt, and the referees agree. 3 whites there.
You have Deontay Walker.
Yep.
Attempting 611 pounds.
So he's getting set with that. Joseph Stephen. Squat command given on platform 1. Just not there today.
Yeah, I think he missed his last 2 attempts. I believe he did his first, though.
Yeah, he's in the meet on his first, so no worries there. Got to refocus for bench and deadlifts. Stay positive there.
Deontay Walker, good job getting through that sticking point. Michael Ailes was a really wide stance squat, and he gets himself a 2 white light lift. Char.
Looks like Gahagan there on his last name. Hopefully we didn't mess that up for you.
Yeah, I was about to. Masters 1 lifter.
Yeah. Looks pretty young for Masters 1. Masters 1 actually is relatively young.
Powerlifting keeps a man young. Keeps him active, keeps him healthy.
And strong there.
Yeah, and also very
with 3
strong.
white lights.
One of those underrated things about the sport, the fact that you can do it for a long period of time and have competitions actually do. One of the very few sports that has that, a Masters division. And there's a lot of Masters lifters who compete in the Open.
So big lift here on platform 2 for Jason Kunin. He had missed the opener, but 2 white lights. They had actually gone up from 262.5 to 277.5. So great call by Hani. Great execution by Jason.
Yeah, we have a 2 white light lift on platform 1, a 2 red light lift on platform 3. Christopher Green makes quick work of that. The bar path is good. The bar speed is good. And a 3 white light lift to reward himself for a technically proficient squat.
All right, in platform 3, we have another big lift. This time coming from EJ. This is to stay in the meet. He's missed this 260 on his first 2 attempts. Strength wasn't a question. Speed and execution have been good except for depth. He's going to have to sink it. We are at the national level here. These national referees want to see depth. We'll see if he can give it to him here. Also have Quentin and Nathaniel on 2 and 4.
Yep. Going to be watching EJ squat really closely, and it just doesn't look like a fine depth.
Unfortunately, that might be high there for EJ. And the referees do say it was high today.
Yeah. Yeah, and also there's really no doubt about it. You have 3 red lights. When you have a 3 red light lift.
Yeah. You'll need at least 1 white light to be able to contest for getting a lift overturned.
Do they have a jury for the regular session?
I do believe they have a jury, yep.
Yeah, because you would need on all 4 platforms. It's really difficult to accomplish with the amount of judges that are on the platform. I know that for primetime sessions, it's single platform meets, but 4 platforms, awfully difficult.
Typically what I've seen done for 4 platforms is that a jury table will watch 2 platforms.
It's fairly difficult to do. Unfortunately, no lift on platform 3.
And Natik Patel, 3rd squat here on 3. Khalil also executing at the same time, just not there on platform 2.
Yeah, I remember his second squat being really grindy. Yeah. And a 3 red light lift on platform 3. Big lift here. Abram Guerrera, 350 kilos. You're going to see a really slow descent to the hole to find his depth, and he tries to bury it at the last moment there.
We'll see what the refs have to say on depth there.
It's a lot of weight to control for that long.
771
and a 3 red light lift.
There.
I was going to say it looked higher than his first 2 attempts.
Yep.
And he got 2 white lights for both of his first 2 attempts. Unfortunately, not there today, but walks away with still a pretty fat squat there.
And Steve Picati, he just stepped forward there at the top before the rack command. So unfortunately, the American record attempt on his 3rd will not count, but the American record attempt on his 2nd still remains in the record books. James Flanagan on platform 3, 270 kilos. See what the refs have to say.
Yeah, looks like a good squat there from James.
Yeah, he had some more for sure. Not an issue, though, when you have to save some energy for bench and deadlift as well. Joey August on platform 4, Masters 2 lifter. Just couldn't get there out of the hole there on his third squat attempt. And we're back to first squats on platform 1.
Yeah, I think we rolled over to the flight B lifters. Yep. Judah Jones on platform 3. Platform 2 has Corey Dennis. Platform 1 has a 3 red light lift, unfortunately. Looks to be on he looks like he jumped the rack command. Corey Dennis, I think I'm just getting a bad angle of these squats because his depth is perfect. I was looking pretty closely his second attempt. Looks like I just can't tell his depth. Judah Jones, 3 white lights, good. Successful third attempt squat.
And another successful third attempt squat there for Tim on platform 4. He's pretty excited about it. We're excited for him.
All right, we have Anthony Dyer, equipped Masters 1 in 110 kilo division. We are going to watch 100 kilos to 140 plus kilo lifters today. The big boys, the big angry heavy hitters are going to be competing. You're going to see a lot of weight moving.
All right, Mike Burns got the squat command on 4, being handled by Kate Thompson.
Ooh, Eddie Garcia could not get that rebound out of the hole there, and it's a 3 red light lift.
3 whites for Mike there. Ray Thomas looks like he's saving room for the rest of the meet. Oh, unfortunately, 2 red lights there.
Yeah, and looks like he had a soft knee on the center judge.
And that's actually something that's not always enforced at the local level and can surprise lifters once they do make it here at the national level.
We've seen a lot of that this nationals with soft knee calls. Actually, I think that would be some of the more contentious of the controversial, or the most contentious of some of the more controversial calls that we've seen was that soft knee. Saw a lot on junior prime time. So, and I actually see it at IPF Worlds across the pond as well.
Michael McKeon on 4. Great fight. Great finish to squat. Hopefully refs. Yep. 2 white lights there. Awesome job. Ryan Sanders on 2. 280. He looked pretty happy with that one.
Yep. 2 white lights look good. Zach Rodriguez with a good lift. 2 white lights. Josem Whitcomb going to attempt 207.5 kilos. That's
457. Yeah, 457. They're on 4 for him. And then Tyler Wing is about to walk out to 280 kilos on platform 2. He's being handled by Carl.
Be commentating, I think, second session with him.
Yep. And I was able to commentate your session with him. That was an amazing session.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
It's a fun time for everybody.
It was a good old time. 3 white lights for Michael Lightning McQueen.
All right, and Tyler, it's the command. See what the referees have to say on that depth there.
Yeah, pushes through the squat. I think this camera angle on this particular platform is a little bit higher.
Yeah.
So some squats look borderline. They might not be borderline if we get a different angle.
But that one passed.
Yeah, it passed.
So congrats to Tyler there.
Yeah, I was questioning a few squats, and they all got 3 white light lifts. So Shaquille Holman, good lift, 3 white lights.
Yep, so we're starting to get towards the end of the lineup here for platforms 2, 3, and 4. The final squat attempts before we go into Flight B on those platforms. But Bob Oiker on 1. He's in Flight B on platform 1 there. And that was a 3 white lift there for him.
All right, Lance London. This is a big, angry, heavy hitter here. Ooh,
622.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a hip
today.
shift there. Looks like it wasn't there. A little fast inside the hole. Looks like he bottomed out. Ava Royal trying to hype himself up here to hit this. Missed his second attempt. His first attempt looked a little bit sticky.
Yeah. Let's see what he can do with it, though. Sometimes you can make that adjustment. Once you feel the weight on your back, it might feel better the second time. Finds a sticking point. He's pushing through it. Oh, bring it back to the top, and he does. Waiting on the right command. He's so excited.
He's pumped.
Referees say 3 white lights.
Yeah, would expect nothing less from Averill. That was a fantastic attempt there.
Yeah. And there you can see him live up to the hype that we gave.
Yeah, he gets the crowd going, gets himself going. Big time squat there with 290 keys.
That was a 20-kilo jump from the 270, so big conversion there on his third attempt.
Yeah, and also going 2 for 3 on squats. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Look, definitely all he had left on the day, so can't be too unhappy with that. 282.5 keys.
Get that confidence back, that momentum back. Michael Ailey's there on platform 3 from Odyssey Barbell Club. Eric Lapointe in the coach's box looking on.
National champion Eric Lapointe with Dan Howell in the back there as well. 2 white light lifts. Joseph, really had to fight through that one and couldn't get it. 3 red lights.
A couple kilos less, and he would have brought that up to the top and finished it. Jason Kuhn in there on platform 2, 285. And Aaron Henderson opening up at 257.5 on 1.
We have equip lifting right now on platform 1. Platform 2, raw lifter. James Kuhn makes the squats look pretty fast. 2 white light lift on platform 1 and 2 red light lifts, unfortunately, on platform 2. So I think, did he miss his opener on
He missed his opener, but converted on the second, so he is still good for the meet. They'll kind of regroup there, refocus, and hopefully we'll see some great bench and deadlift from him. Kevin Chu on platform 3, one of my favorite lifters of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little biased. I'm in the Airbnb group with him. Easy opener. Great job there, Kev.
And he trains at your gym on occasion, correct?
Yes. Yeah, and so I got some easy access to his training, easy behind-the-scenes access to his training.
We have a 3 white light lift on platform 4, and they are happy about it. A big hug to the coach.
We've got Quentin back on, too.
Man, Nathan Gorham really fast into the hole there. Quick descent, dive bombs it, 3 white lights there. Quentin Nunes, 305 kilos, a lot of weight on the bar. For a 100-kilo lifter, this is 672 pounds. To the basement, finds it, and sticks with it. Great work.
Sticks the tongue out as well. He knew he got it. 3 white lights.
Yeah, Billy here on platform 3, really easy opening attempt.
Is that Billy of the forklift, Billy? Do you know?
I actually don't know.
If there was a chat, I'd love to have the confirmation, but I keep seeing that name thrown around. And actually, during your session, we had some good interactions and DMs from a lot of the people tuning into that, and so they actually wanted a shout out for Forklift Billy that night we gave, and I think that is him competing there.
All right, nice. He looked like Will Squats from Team Flex.
Yeah,
wearing the Team Flex comp tee.
Yeah.
Glasses and the man bun, so way to confuse all of us.
Well, and I've seen Will kind of handling throughout this week, so
maybe just threw on the singlet and competed himself while calling lifters' attempts a platform over. Kevin Hayes, 255 kilos. Good lift on 2. Yeah. Good on 3. Let's see what Christopher Green can do. Get himself some white lights. Oh, really good third attempt there. Yeah. Hani kind of shakes it off. No problem for him. Yeah, 3 white lights.
They're happy with it. Did a really good job of pushing the hips back in under the bar there. Complete that lift successfully. Brian Bricky getting tight under the bar on platform 2. AFA powerlifting, men's raw open 110. Looks like a textbook opener.
Yeah, I really like how that moved. 3 white lights.
So yeah, you'll probably notice that in flight A we had all of our 100 kilo lifters, all of the ones that aren't in the primetime session later on this evening. And then now in these B flights, we've got our 110s.
Really smooth opener there. Jim on platform 4. Another smooth opening attempt. That's what you want to see from openers. It's a lot of smooth attempts.
Brock gathering himself there before clasping the SBD belt down. We're back on 1 with Michael Nichols. He'd actually missed this on his opener. Hopefully we see some whites there, and we do.
Yeah, Brock got to commentate him at Collegiate Nationals. Had himself a good meet, opening with 262.5 kilos. And for the University of Hawaii.
Yeah.
Which the University of Hawaii and a lot of the Hawaiian lifters today have been showing a lot of support for their statesmen. That looks like a really good lift.
Yeah. Really good jacket there in the background, too. Did you catch that, the Lulu collab?
Yeah, I did see it. They look great. Very, very popular jacket, too. A lot of people are inquiring about purchasing that. All right, we have Fabienne Mo Faye.
Yep, another Houston lifter being coached by national champ, Blessed Petrie.
Yeah. He is the CEO of Deadlifts, correct?
Yeah. Great Deadlifts.
Congratulations on your promotion, Fabian.
Big.
No longer the VP of Deadlifts.
Jumps, yeah.
He's now the CEO. He's the chief executive officer. And a 3 white light lift on platform 1.
So I actually learned yesterday that Fabian is scared of heights.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Luckily, there's no heights in powerlifting.
Yeah, so I guess he can take it to the basement here on the squat.
Yeah.
She does. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, really
Speed,
fast spot
man.
sit there. Yeah, if you're scared of heights, just don't squat it high. That'll actually help.
3 whites for him, no doubt there. Load the bar, Petrie.
We have Arion Britt.
Yeah, so Arion setting up with 272.5 on 3. We also have Wade Craig there setting up on platform 4, 217.5, and Gary Pamplin on 1.
Makes easy work of that. See what the judges say.
Easy work of 551.
Masters 3 equipped lifter has himself a 3 white light lift. Excellent work there.
And squat commands to platforms 3 and 4. Arian's the first one to stand back up with it. Found a sticking point.
Yeah, you don't want your opener to move like that.
We'll see if that's just a weird warm-up or kind of misgroove of things, got out of position, and hopefully he can course correct on the second and third attempt there.
Nice looking lift on platform 2. I think we saw a successful lift on platform 4.
Yeah. So Reagan Henderson, 3 white lights on platform 2. And another one of my lifters is about to come, favorite lifters is about to come out on platform 2. Nicolas Philippe, I believe the last name is pronounced. He'll kind of send hate mail if I pronounce that awfully.
Yeah.
I'm actually assuming I did. You should have taken that one.
I defaulted to you. Nicolas Philippe.
Coached by Steve DeNovi. You can see that PR's performance, the nice blue PR's performance shirt in the coach's box.
Matthew Smith, really fast squats. It's that really wide position as well with his hands.
Yep, and the uprights in so he can get his hands all the way out there. Kind of max grip on the bar.
All right, on platform 3, we're going to have John Heelman, attempt 287.5 kilos, while Nicholas walks out his squat.
We'll get the squat commands at the same time there.
Nicholas punches right through that. Same with John.
Yeah.
And good lifts from platform 2 and 3. Looks like 2 as well. Bob.
Yep.
His name's Bob Euchre.
Yeah.
Voice of the Milwaukee Brewers, Bob Euchre. Hopefully there is relation, even though it's spelled different. If you guys are baseball fans, you know what I'm talking about. Major League, if you watch a legendary movie, that's Bob Euchre doing the play-by-play. And if you're a Milwaukee Brewers fan, been doing a play-by-play for them for a long time. Jeff Spartan. Sounds like he's forcing you to say Spartan in a Boston accent with his last name.
A little sticky there getting out of the hole.
Yeah, and also I want to see what the judges say here. He has a narrow stance that kind of yields its way to some red lights, and he does get some red lights there.
Yeah, sometimes if it's a little slower going in and out of the hole, it's giving more time for the referees to see where that depth is.
Really interesting squat stance from Kevin Elliott. So one of those arms is really cocked out. Could be because of an injury.
Yeah.
Very possible that happens. A lot of lifters do have to do that. 3 white lights on platform 2, 3 white lights on platform 1. Kevin Chu, rack height pretty much at the max, I think. I think they had to get a special one to make sure that they have a proper rack height. I guess when I saw a Project Strength, when the rack height is that high, I assumed somebody was doing pull-ups on it, or Kevin Chu was squatting on it.
Yeah, so rack height 17. Angelo's not familiar with rack heights and how high they go by any means.
I didn't know they existed past 12.
Yeah. So we actually have a former D1 client we coach as well, basketball player, that his rack height is like 25, I believe.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's not out of this world. So he keeps on getting called in that soft knee, which is consistent. I believe you even see him mouth it on his first attempt. But a good lift nonetheless. William Hemmen was able to get that depth there really well on that squat.
So I actually do see William squats there in the background on 2. So confirmation that he is not the same lifter on platform 3.
No, guy. I mean, if you have a split screen going, they both wear headbands, glasses, and have a man bun, and they both have the Flex Training System shirt. So I'm not. I'm still. This is the only confirmation I have they're not the same person. Excellent job there from Billy. 3 white lights.
Still no confirmation that one of them isn't Batman.
Yeah.
Batman's not in the room currently.
All right, see how Angelo handles this squat. Man, we got a lot of Flex Training System lifters on this.
I think they're just handing out T-shirts at the back, actually.
Yeah. That's one way to market. Really nice squat there from Angelo.
Yeah. We'll see if he can keep that position, and hopefully it doesn't roll up there, the bar roll up there on his back on those second and third attempts there. But solid opener. Brett Ramsey walking out 270 on platform 3. And then we have Nathan Gorham on platform 1, 295 kilos on the bar.
Yeah, muscles through that squat. Brett Ramsey. Got to respect the classic SBD singlet. Unfortunately, 2 red light lift. Jim Kethels with a 3 white light lift. Hopefully I didn't pronounce that too bad. Brian Bricky.
Another,
being handled by Big Body.
Being handled by Big Body, so.
This is AFA Powerlifting, though.
A flex handle, but AFA Powerlifting listed as the team.
Good looking squat there.
Yeah, talking about Flex Training Systems doppelgangers, a lot of people will mistake Chris and Joey, the brothers.
Yeah, a few times I do get them mixed up. Not so much where I will call, like, if I see it quick enough and glance at them quick enough, I think they're the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah, very strong gene pool. Brandt Koburski with a 2 white light lift and a 2 white light lift from Arion Britt.
Got some massive legs on Kevin here. I'm not sure if it's just because his singlet is extra tight and it's.
It's definitely hiked up there.
Yeah.
110 kilo lifter. Uses those legs well.
Massive squat, 600 pounds there for his second attempt, and it's
3 white
good.
lights. James Holmberg got to respect the no knee sleeve squat. Masters 2 lifter. with a 2 white light lift.
And Arian Britt on platform 3, 280 kilos. Finds a sticking point. Battling to
he
keep
could
that
grind
center
through a
mass
squat.
there.
I believe I said his opening attempt was grindy, and he didn't want to move that way. Second attempt was more of a grinder.
Yeah.
So wonder what they do from 2 to 3 if they decide to scratch it, but still able to go up and weight and hit the lift. Michael Nicholas attempting an American record attempt, finding his depth here. Grinds through it. See what the judges say from the Equip Masters 4 lifter, and that is a good lift American record time on platform 1. And we have Brock Wetzlich. I think I pronounced his name correctly on the podcast, but might have forgot how to pronounce his name. So hopefully I got that right there.
No worries there. I'm sure you will be mentioning it plenty of times in the future as well.
Yeah. Yeah, Brock, very good young lifter with a good-looking squat there. A little bit of a sticking point midway through there. Might be conservative on 2 to 3.
You'll find some fights on second attempts. Seconds and thirds, obviously, things are going to start to slow down. Technique is going to start to break down. But that's what we test in training. So hopefully hey, this is what to expect. This is where my sticking point's at. This is the technique that is first to go. And you can bring your best to the platform and be able to regain position or power through those sticking points.
Yeah, very good point there. We have Wade Craig on platform 4 with Anthony Dyer on platform 1, pushing through that squat.
Fabian there.
Oh, unfortunately, 2 red lights.
Fabian taking his time, setting up. He did the same thing on the first. You got that full minute. Some people like to use the full minute timer. Some just like to get out there, get it over with.
Unfortunately, 3 red lights on platform 3. Fabienne Mo Faye, 280 kilos. He makes really quick work of that again. Him and I have to go through our quarterly reports on deadlifts coming up soon. I don't know where my position is in this deadlift corporate ladder, but he is the CEO, so I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess I have to go through him for the promotion, but
you're definitely a board member. You've got to be a board member with what's happened recently.
That'll be good. Yeah, I don't know. I still got to wait for Fabian to tell me. 2 white lights on platform 4. All right, Jeff Spartan.
Yep, and this is that lifter. Jeff's that lifter that we talked about earlier. And it actually looks like he may have gone a little bit wider this time around, but
pushes right through that. You see David Garcia in the corner there. See what the judges say. Unfortunately, a 3 red light lift
for Nicholas there on.
Was it? No, I don't think that was Nicholas.
Okay, cool.
And what happened? Oh man, I was watching.
I'll have to.
We have to check. I don't know what happened on platform 3.
Pull lifting cast back up there after talking about Jeff on 3.
Nicholas or Ryan McDonald. I actually competed with him in Michigan, I believe. One of my meets stuck out to me with the Canadian singlet. Might be from Canada.
Yeah. So Jeff actually got that on 3.
Very nice.
Makes us happy. Makes Coach David Garcia happy, I'm sure. All right, now we've got Nicholas coming out to 292.5, 644 on the bar on platform 2. John Heilman, I should say, 295.
Yeah, Gary Pamplin on platform 1 there. Muscled through that squat, 3 white lights. Nicholas Philippe.
I actually like that better than his first attempt.
Yeah, it's a lot of weight too, 292.5 kilos and a 2 white light lift. Punches right through that is John Heilman with John Wetter. 2 white lights on platform 3. Unfortunately, 3 red lights on depth on platform 4.
Going at a pretty good pace on these platforms. These spotters and loaders haven't slowed down from the start of this week-long meet. Also been doing a good job of keeping everybody safe.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been doing a fantastic job. Really Sometimes you see one platform get done way, way early. Not a whole lot of that this time around.
Yeah. Typically, that's going to be the UTSA platform. And today, that is platform 4. So we'll see if that holds true. Kevin Chu, third squat attempt on platform 3.
Angelo Augustine and Aaron Henderson on platform 1. Angelo with a good squat, 3 white lights.
So we'll see if we get that similar call, the soft knee call on the side for Kevin Chu. He brings it back to the top.
Long way to go
Great
up to.
job there fighting through that sticking point. And the referees, what do we have? 3 white lights.
All
Love
right.
to see it.
Was able to get that. I don't think he was that much of a danger of missing that. I think with soft knees, that's a correctable thing.
Yeah.
So good job there. Love to see.
Way to execute.
Kevin Chu hit that last squat. Obvious clear bias here from our end.
Well, he had taken his last heavy squat in my gym, and I was actually spotting as well. It got a little sketchy because he had something kind of like audibly pop in his back. We helped him get in the rack, and they had to kind of adjust the taper from there. So,
well, it's good to see he was able to hit that lift with Billy on platform 3. 3 white lights, simultaneous squats going with Kevin Elliott and Ryan Donnelly. Got Matt Cronin in Kevin Elliott's corner. Big Matt Cronin guy here. Unfortunately, a 2 red light lift. Ryan Donnelly gets a 2 white light lift, though. With John I Love Lamp, raw guest lifter, 232.5 kilos. That's 512 pounds. Really good-looking third attempt there.
That's textbook there.
Nice
and
and
controlled.
if the judges agree, and they do. 3 white lights.
And Brandt Koburski. I love that last name, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that's a powerlifting name. That's a men's equipped powerlifting name.
Yeah.
Brandt Koburski from Sam Houston State.
Yeah, so that's another lifter that trains there out of TSS Houston.
In lovely Spring, Texas.
Yeah, and it's really TSS Spring. They claim Houston, but it's about an hour from the center of Houston.
Hey, it's about 45 minutes. I've taken the drive a few times. William Hemmen, really good job there.
Yeah.
Brandt with a nice-looking squat. See what the judges say. It is good on platform 2.
And good with
on
2
platform
white lights.
1, 2 white light lift there.
All right. All of these spotters and loaders doing work to set up our next lifters. We'll see who comes out to the bar first here. Looks like it's going to be Wade Craig on 4. The bar is loaded to 250. Also on platform 1, we have Nathan Gorham, 317.5. This is a 700-pound deadlift, or sorry, not deadlift, squat.
Yeah.
Typically, you'll see more 700-pound
deadlifts
exactly.
Than squats. So you're going to see a really heavy lift from our Masters 1 lifter here in the raw category. So that platform has a lot of equip lifters. This man is raw, attempting 700 pounds. Brian Brickey going to get his squat off first here. Wade Craig as well. Looks like we have 2 successful lifts on platform 2 and 4. And we
see if Nathan can hold that trend. Wow.
Unfortunately,
man.
couldn't get it. Just couldn't get through that midway point.
Yeah.
Spotters did a great job. And we are done with squat on platform 1. So they're going to take a 10-minute break. We will still commentate third attempts for squat on platform 2, 3, and 4. Ryan McDonald, Michael Walker, and Reagan Henderson will be the lineup here. Looks like Michael Walker's under the bar first with Ryan McDonald following him. 285 kilos from Michael Walker, third attempt here.
And 272.5 there for Ryan McDonald.
Oh, unfortunately, Michael could not keep that tightness. Looks like he just got a little bit loose there with Ryan McDonald able to push through that squat. Hold it. Don't jump the rack command. And that is a good lift.
That singlet really is something else.
Yeah, I think he might be from Canada. I do remember competing with him a while back in Michigan. In Kalamazoo.
Yeah. I know.
Gina Hensley run me. We saw her in the primetime session yesterday.
I know quite a few lifters that would probably try to pick up that singlet off of him. There's a lot of like
the international singlet is now a trend thing. Actually, you know what? That's a trend that is almost impossible for other lifters to follow.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to get international singlets. So if they want to emulate their favorite lifter, they
got to be ready to pay for it.
Yeah, they got to pay for it.
It's not even
David James, 285 kilos, and also stolen valor.
Yeah.
268 pounds for David James is good. Oh, I apologize. I spoke too soon. 3 red lights.
Look good to us, though.
Yeah, like a lot of lifters work their entire lives to get the country singlet, and then like Blake Barrett buying or Weeze buying it from people.
Yeah, buying and selling them.
285 kilos for Kevin Haynes. Not able
there
to get it. He also has Matt Cronin in his corner. 3 red lights.
Yeah,
Alex.
Cronin's pretty busy during
Los
this
Cicero.
session here.
Yeah, I think he flew in yesterday.
Yeah.
So was delighted to see him always.
He also coaches Kevin Chu, but I'm not
I did
sure,
not know that.
Yeah, I'm not sure who's. We're like cut off there on that platform.
He could very well be there.
Yeah. I know that he was trying to get Sean, actually, Noriega, to help him out. So we'll see who's helping him on this session. Alex Mostacaro there on 3 white lights.
And a big squat attempt here that's going to follow him.
Yep.
300 keys, also 287 keys for Brock Wetzlich.
And yeah, on platform 3, this is that 5-kilo jump for Jeff Spoughton. Missed the 295 on the opener, got it on the second. Now we're back to see what he can do for his third as Brock gets ready to unrack 633. He's there in position, gets the squat command. Nice controlled descent. Oh, just can't get there out of the hole.
Yeah, he's kind of a lifter it's just really easy until it just isn't anymore. So it looks like that sticking point is actually out of the hole. Jeff Spaughton blows that one up, has had a few depth calls, or has had one depth call today. Let's see what the judges say here. And unfortunately, a 2 red light lift. And we have an American record attempt on platform 3 coming up there. Again, the bar loaded for John Heilman.
Actually, a state record there.
Oh.
Yeah,
you can set those.
It's catfishing you.
Yeah.
Typically, there's not always that alert there. The alerts we typically get are for the American
and it will be
records.
for more local meets
that
we would get that alert.
So, still a lot of weight there on the bar for John. 300 kilos, strongest squat for this 110 class, potentially from whichever state he hails from. So we'll see what Hillman can do with it here on his third. Fabian walks out 295. That's 650 in freedom units. Again, taking his time. Clock there at 14. Oh, great fight there. He had a little bit more, I believe, though.
Yeah.
No issue with
that. Wow, John Heilman with a big grinder. He's getting the bar a little bit close to the heels, but he had enough strength to stick with it. See what the judges say. Big time grind, big time attempt, big time lift.
That's
3
amazing
white lights. All right, we have Angelo Augustine up next, flex training system athlete, getting 297.5 kilos loaded on the bar. We're going to see some heavy squats going forward. We have Nicholas Philippe up next. So we're going to be close to the 300 kilo range and above.
Yeah, wrapping things up on platforms 2. And, well, actually, we already just wrapped up on 3. 4 is already done as well. Good
Angelo pushes right through that one. Excellent work. And the judges give him a 3 white light lift.
I'd commented off his opener. I was worried a little bit about that bar positions rolling up. it didn't do so there on his second or third.
Yep, I had the upper back strength to really get through that lift. Not always easiest thing, but some people got it.
Yep.
All right, actually, that's not Nicholas Philippe. I think that's Kevin Elliott. Yeah, so he was asking them to move the uprights in, not knowing that this is actually Nicholas's squat. Kevin Elliott will have the next squat.
Good to see Kevin's ready to get out there on the platform.
Well, yeah, if you see what he's attempting, it's going to be 2.5 kilos more than Nicholas Philippe.
So 672 here for Nicholas. One of the Sen powerlifting coaches. Great fight there. We'll see what the referees have to say on depth. Again, they have that better angle than we do on that. Hope they give it two white lights.
White lights there. Brilliant job, Nicholas. And now we're going to have Kevin Elliott.
Yeah, and so these are the last two squats on platform 2. And like the other platforms, once they get the bench into position and loaded, they will start that 10-minute timer for platform 2. We've got about 5 minutes to go before we pick things up on platform 1, and about 5 minutes as well on platform 4. And they just had started that clock recently on platform 3. So action back here with Kevin Elliott's third and final squat attempt. Again, taking a good amount of time here. No need to rush things.
Yeah, just a really interesting squat technique there. But a lot of strength.
Oh,
Jeez,
man.
how strong is Kevin Elliott?
I thought he was a little off balance there at the start. I saw a little movement there from his right foot. It didn't matter.
His squat amazes me. Yeah, just the way he sets up on his back. I mean, there could be a reason for it.
Yeah.
Some lifters just do what they want to do.
Yeah.
Whatever makes them feel comfortable, and that was just a strong squat there.
Well, like you said earlier, there might be some sort of past injury that's led him to have to keep that bar in that position there.
If I'm going to think about it, I think this was brought up before with a few friends, because this particular squat technique. I think we caught it once because he is coached by Matt Cronin.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're good friends with Matt Cronin, and we saw it, and we're just like, this is an interesting squat stance. Not quite sure what's going on, but my God, is it strong.
Yeah, and sometimes with those lifts, if it's strong and they're still safe within that position, even if it's a kind of a anomaly to what's commonly accepted, there's really no need to fix that. Just stick within that strength.
Yeah, you can't really also just tell lifter to change.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, if they're having success when they feel comfortable, don't change it that much. Oh, they might have grabbed that early.
I would go to the jury on that. If the head referee should be able to step in on that.
I think it was a good idea to grab it, and the lifter also could just not take it again.
I mean, you can see the conversations between the spotters and kind of the body language there. I think they also thought they might have taken it early by accident.
Yeah, I assumed he was going to end up grinding through that, or trying to grind through it and missing. And
a bit of deliberation there, so I believe they will give him some more time. And so what they typically do here, they're going to give, especially because he's the last lifter of that flight, they're going to give a certain amount of time within the rules of like order of lifting, essentially, that he'll have a break.
Yeah, you would have to get 4 minutes, the runoff, if they decide to do it, but they might not here. We don't know the conversation's happening.
So they're likely going into the back room there, let him know the decision, but there hasn't been any action on the bar to unload it and get it ready for Lance London's opening bench at 140. So
looks like they're about to take it off.
Yep. Or are they?
It looks like maybe they're moving it down for his squat attempt. Could have been nope.
No, yeah, that's going to be set up for bench now.
Yep. All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break, or at least I am. Going to grab some coffee.
Yeah, and we'll be right back quickly for the pickup of bench on platforms 1 and 4.
All right. We'll see you guys in a bit. All right, we are back here. USAPL Mega Nationals in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are going to get our bench presses going here with Michael Ailes with a smooth opening bench press attempt. Hopefully not a whole lot of commentary on my end during opening bench press attempts. Typically, the opening bench attempt is the least eventful of all the lifts, or at least I hope it is. And Kevin Sannon really tempos it down. He is an equip lifter. Always enjoy watching equip lifting for bench press especially. You get a lot of real interesting insight of the technique involved to getting an equipped bench. All right, Daniel Elmore getting set up now. We're going to start on Platform 2 very shortly with Lance London to have all platforms rocking and rolling for our first session of USAPL Mega Nationals. We'll have 3 sessions today. Nice looking lift there from Daniel Elmore. Was really able to pound through that and gets himself a good lift. James Flanagan is getting himself set up. 100-kilo lifter. Sliding himself in, getting him on the upper traps there. Something to note here, we have Christopher Green. We've got to look at these lifters. Sometimes with these carpets, they can have their feet slide, but if you look at James Flanagan's bench press, he's really tucked under himself, which you don't really worry a whole lot about your feet sliding when you're tucked under. A 2 white light lift, had elbows. He actually pointed to the head judge and at his elbows, so it looks like he knew what he needs to fix. Lance London, 140 kilos. We're going to start on Platform 2 here. All 4 platforms are ready to go. With Kevin Youngblood on Platform 4 attempting a state record, 105 kilos, 231 pounds. Oh, unfortunately could not budge that one. And Abraham Guerrera with a dangerous squat or dangerous bench press there. So what happened is he started to drive that towards the combo rack a little bit too much, and that bar actually gets to pretty close to the face. That's why the face savers are there, but you never want to get to that point. You want to make sure that the spotters save it before it gets there. Ava Royal, oh, very easy with the opener here on bench press. Maybe a little less dramatics on the squat for Averill, but knowing him, that's not going to happen. Corey Dennis up next.
And I'm back here as well. I'm actually going to offer Angelo a quick break so he can get caught up on life and food. He's going to be here all day commentating.
I'm just going to eat while commentating. I'm sure many of you guys like for me to chew into the microphone. Larry Robinson, 112 kilos.
Okay, so a little ASMR bench action.
Yeah.
On the way.
We do it all in powerlifting. 2 white light lift on Platform 2. Yeah, so for those of you in the ASMR, we got you covered.
Actually, I have been doing that. I don't have a Monster with me, but I have been cracking Monster cans.
Yeah.
And having the carbonation.
Hold on. You've been cracking an energy drink because.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No one's getting free plugs in the USAPL. Or any other federation for that. If you want to sponsor USAPL Mega Nationals, Monster, get down in Vegas and do it yourselves. No free ads here.
And speaking of sponsors,
it might have been the best ad read I could have gave for Monster.
We do have SBD, A7, Rogue, Renaissance Periodization, Strength, all as sponsors, making this Mega Nationals happen for us. Mm-hmm. So we do appreciate them.
And also I got to see a Virus booth for the first time. They're sponsoring the meet as well, along with nice. 110%. Always at National Meets is 110%. So good to see all the powerlifting brands out and helping get this Mega Nationals going. It's been a very fun week. It's coming to an end, though.
Yep.
Always a somber feeling when Nationals is over.
Yeah, and I think our last unofficial sponsor of Nationals was what? Leffler Bros? Is that correct?
Were they?
Yeah. And I think there's actually a discount code
Yeah.
as well if you go to lefflerbros.com.
They might kick me off of commentating if I continue this. I might stop. 3 white lights on platform 1.
And 2 white lights there for Jason on 2.
Yeah, 2 white lights, 15.
Yeah.
2
Oh, yeah,
WL15.
that's the.
That was the
discount
call
code.
on. No, that was the call. 2 WL15.
Okay, yeah, that was. And on platform 3, we have
I'm gonna do that from now.
lefflerbros.com loaded for Natik Patel. Sorry, that actually says 127.5.
Yeah, you can't read, Kyle. Natik Patel, 127.5 kilos.
But yeah, as Angelo mentioned, typically on first and second attempts, there's nothing too crazy on bench.
Well, towards second attempts, though, it could get to a point because it could just it could be the difference between 2.5 kilos, just more than you should have called. See, right now, good example. Joseph Saddle is fighting through a bench. It looks like he put either his second attempt just a little bit too high with attempt selection wise,
Or opened up a little too high, maybe.
Yeah, so I will say you start to understand the lifter more with the second attempt bench press.
Well, second attempt, they might hit that sticking point, for instance. But yeah, bench is that lift where you're going to quickly hit a wall. You're not sure where it's going to happen. But yeah, the statistically most missed lift, I've been saying it all week here, is that third attempt bench.
Yeah, it's also just a weird feeling on bench because usually when something feels light, just getting either the handoff or doing the self handoff char with looks like a good lift here, it feels light most of the time for me, and then just something happens, not able to lift it. So we have who is able to lift it was a good lift on platform 1.
Yeah, and we've got a feet up bench setup there from Tyler Wang, getting into position here with 180 kilos on the bar, 396 pounds. He has elected for the self liftoff, probably because he has that nice high arch and he looks like a great bencher with that opener, strong opener, just 2.5 kilos shy of 402 pounds for Tyler. They're going to load that bar up, the 402 load, the 182.5 for Ryan Sanders, and Joey August on 4, second bench attempt. Referees say, good lift. And Daniel Elmore on 1, an Equip Masters 1 lifter.
Yep.
185.
That soft touch was really good there.
Yeah.
Fights right through it. Team roar in the back, cheering them on. They are happy. 2 white lights there.
Yeah, a soft touch within equipped. Pretty masterful there.
Yeah, I kind of have to do it. Not a whole lot of them sink. The objective is to get the quickest press command possible so they can stay in position long enough for them to press. Starting to learn more about it as I commentate.
It does just get difficult sometimes where it may be unintentional that they end up kind of crashing. It is all about control and grooving the shirt just right. Yeah, but sometimes if you're just slightly out of position, hit too high, hit too low, can't pull it into yourself just quite right, it'll get a little funky there at the chest.
Yeah, there's an actual groove involved.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of raw lifters say they misgroove something, and really it's just poor technique.
Yep. But
there's a
that's
groove.
one of my.
And this is a good example here. Adam Guerrera, I think he misgrooved his second attempt. Yeah, right there, just lost tightness.
One of my pet peeves, for sure, is people use that misgroove thing incorrectly, and they use it as kind of like a catch-all of this didn't move right.
Yeah, this was. If my technique was better, I could have got this lift. Well, that's not a groove thing. That's your technique not being good.
Yeah. But Quentin Nunes on 2.
Good looking
great
lift
technique there with 185.
Big time opener.
Yep.
Over the 400-pound mark. Zach Birazé, 352 pounds, up on the bar. Looks like he almost clipped the J-cup there.
Yeah.
What a good lift.
And a good lift for Michael McQueen on platform 4 as well. Another strong opener there. He had a 182 point, sorry, that looks more like 177.5 there. So weight stays the same for Spencer Minix. And then now we have Deontay Walker getting a lift off with 192.5, and Michael Nichols on 102.5. Looks like they may have given him the replace command. And Deontay, no replace command, 2 white lights.
Michael Nicholas here. It's a really good job with that bench press. Oh, unfortunately, a 2 red light lift. Get any clarification? Okay, so you had the head judge pointing towards head. That means the head left the bench. That is not allowed. And then the side judge probably needs to get clarification also from that. He got a yellow card. Possibly jumped rack command with the yellow card.
Well, I believe the yellow was actually coming from the head, and then the blue was from the side referee there. We'll see if he can just clean things up overall and get that there on his second attempt there. So Eddie Demaio Garcia, flex training systems on platform 2. Nice control down there to the Titan singlet. Ray Thomas on platform 3 and Nathaniel Hancock on platform 4. Ray electing for the self liftoff. Good amount of range of motion there and a good lift for Ray. Nathaniel Hancock, nice wide grip bench. So nice that it's earned 3 white lights. And we've got one of our favorites of the day, Lance London, doing a relatively quick turnaround from collegiates.
Oh, yeah. Very. Making a 10-kilo jump here. 140, 150.
At this weight class and kind of his strength, not unjustified.
Yeah, he's going to have to take a 2.5 kilo jump.
Yeah.
I think you should stick within the 2.5 to 7 kilo range for this weight range. But, I mean, if you still make up 10 kilos from first to third, you're doing a pretty good job there on bench. So he did. He made about 10 kilos. Or at least he made that climb. So potentially just a little bit too much there. But, you know, you either get the scratcher or take that conservative attempt. James Flanagan, 180 kilos, 396 pounds.
Great speed there for a second attempt from James. 3 white lights. And Steve Picati on platform 4, getting into position, using 110 kilos to get into position here. This is an American record attempt for Steve. Got some lifting on 1 and 2 as well for Nathaniel and Corey. Corey makes easy work of that. 3 white lights there for Corey. Same for Nathan and same for Steve. That's a good lift and actually another American record attempt there for Steve Picati.
Yeah, he got it for his squad as well. He's having himself a fine day. Shaquille Holman. Good looking lift there. 402 pounds is 3 white lights.
All right. So now we've got Nicholas Tadrick on platform 2. Adelante Barbell Club. On 4, Tim Maltsky. 137.5 for Tim on platform 4. We'll see if he can finish this through. No, just not there today, unfortunately. And this high arch and great bench from Nicholas on platform 2. Referees say 3 white lights. We'll see what he loads the bar to for that third and final bench attempt. Gary Pamplin, platform 1, men's equipped master 3 lifter, 3 white lights. And now Mr. Royal, Mr. Hype Man, Averill Royal, 187.5.
Looks like a good lift from Avril.
Yep, good closer grip bench. Oh, looks like he's actually good lift there, but grabbing the back there, he might be experiencing some low back cramping. So we'll see what he does there on the third.
I could be wrong. I think that happened at Warcat as well.
Yep.
Could be wrong, though. I don't know.
It's not uncommon, I'd say.
Yeah, my back cramps. 2 white lights on platform 4. My back cramps on most bench press attempts.
Yeah.
Usually anything over the RP 8. If we go 8.5 to 10, my back just starts cramping. Probably says a lot.
I mean, honestly, it's one of those where we're seeking out tension for efficient lifting, and you're definitely seeking out tension for efficient positioning when it comes to bench. So it's not uncommon to feel that low back tightness, but then I'd say it sometimes turns more into that cramp and spasm on meet day, depending on kind of how you've done the hydration, maybe even how you perform the squat, the refeed of things. So, yeah, I typically tell my lifters, hey, anticipate it.
Big grinder here.
Yeah, especially if you have a history of it, anticipate it, finish the lift, and then we'll worry about the next attempt after that. Khalil Zaki on 2. That's 182.5. Good lift attempt on the seconds for him. Now we've got 157.5 loaded for Char Gahagan on 4 and EJ Thomas on 1. And actually, we might be seeing a timeout from EJ on platform 3 just because of the no, here we go. He's coming out here.
He had his first squat attempt, so unfortunately EJ did not register a total today. He bombed out on squats. So when you bomb out on a lift, you will be competing as a guest lifter. Your total will not count. But he's staying in it. He's a gamer. He's game for it. And it looks like he's got his third attempt there, too.
Yep, 162.5.
And on platform 2, a 3 white light lift.
2 white lights for EJ there. Yeah, Joey August, platform 4, third bench attempt, 165 kilos. And Ryan Donnelly.
Big time bench there, opener.
Yeah.
Masters 1 lifter, 2 white lights. Oh, and Joey August was not able to get that lift.
Tyler Wang, second bench attempt on platform 2, 190 kilos. Carl is looking on. Carl's got to be happy with that attempt there. Tyler's putting a clinic on with bench technique. Now we've got Josem Whitcomb on platform 4, 170 kilos.
Yeah, Masters 2 lifter.
Good control to the chest. Finds a
excellent
sticking point,
job there. Yeah, I mean that sticking point is going to happen when you're on your third attempt in it, and that was a really smooth, consistent bench the entire time. Was able to keep that bar pass strong. Zach Barize getting himself set up, getting himself up on the upper traps there. Want to create that tension, start that leg drive early. We have Mike Burns on platform 4, getting the lift off. Press command given, and that bench press attempt looked excellent. 2 white lights. Oh, and yeah, they're going to have to grab that from Zach. Looks like he shifted just a little bit. Maybe his delt or lats got off the bench just a tad. Unfortunately, no lift. Michael Lightning McQueen doing the classy thing, giving fist bumps to the spotters and loaders who've been working hard all day. The TSS spotting loading crew is also on that platform. You know how much we love them. Ooh, Michael Nichols. All right, so Gonna take a closer look here of his bench press. Sid misses open on technicality, but he has a 2 white light lift, a yellow card, and again they point back at the head that the head is leaving. He kind of shrugs like, all right, well, I disagree with that, but it was a 2 white light lift. Nothing to worry about. 3 white lights on platform 2, 3 white lights on platform 4. Michael Ailes with looks like a really, really good bench press there. Yeah, him and Coach Eric Lapointe are happy about that.
Deontay Walker reaching back, setting up with 200 kilos. Second attempt bench. He'll be followed by Lance London. And then we have Ray Thomas doing the same, getting his setup going for his third attempt bench. 175 kilos on platform 3. Platform 1, Jesse gets the start command at the same time as Deontay. They both return it back to the top with a great amount of speed.
If you guys can see the synchronized bench, we can see, unfortunately, a 2 red light lift on platform 2, but a 3 white light lift on platform 3 and a 3 white light lift on platform 1. Spencer Minix had to hold that there for a while. I think he's got it, depending on what the judges say. 3 white lights. James Flanagan now up next. And we have Nathaniel Hancock as well, with Lance London attempting 3. He jumped 5 kilos. I don't know if I would have jumped that high. See if he could do it. Bob Euchre. That bench was just a bit outside. Dismount looking good. 3 white lights. Oh, Lance London make me look like an idiot. 3 white lights. That was actually really good. 2 white lights on platform 3. Yeah, I said 2.5 kilo jump. He jumped 5.
Yep.
And he got it. So he's actually able to climb 15 kilos on it. What else to expect from the unit? That is Lance London. Great name, too.
Yeah.
Sounds like a wrestler. Nathan Gorham. Platform 1.
Corey Dennis on 2 and Christopher Green there on 4. They are all getting set up. Nathan's second attempt, but Corey and Christopher
is fighting. Couldn't get it. And a good job from the spotters there.
Third attempts. A lot of third attempts going on right now. Platforms 2, 3, and 4 are all on their third attempts. Just not there today for Shaquille with 185 kilos loaded. Followed by Averill Royal.
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3 on his bench. Was able to go 2 for 3 on squat. With Gary Pamplin. 195 kilos being loaded on the bar for Gary. Always going to bring the energy. On platform 3 is Averill, but Gary Pamplin, nice to set down. Really nice second attempt bench press there from the Masters 3 equipped lifter, 430 pounds. And I think, did we have a good lift on platform 4? I could not tell.
That was not a good lift, actually.
Oh, unfortunately, no lift on platform 4. Averill Royal, lift off given. No wrist wraps.
Looked like he may have started retraction a little early there
he might have
press command.
Yeah.
Or start command.
Yeah, unfortunately no lift there. And I think the butt was coming up too. So 2 for 3 on bench as well from the craft. John, I Love Lamp. Good looking lift there. Looks like a red light lift on platform 2. Anthony Dyer on platform 1. I think, I don't know what happened with his first attempt. It was unusual, but I could have caught the tail end of it. All right, so really slow to set down, finding that touch point. Keeping his balance. Yeah, I think this is the same thing that happened on his first. Oh, he is fighting. He is fighting. Don't know what they're going to call here. Was that fully locked? It was not. 3 red lights. So he needs to hit this to stay in the meet. His next attempt.
So the other 3 platforms all getting the start command right now. Looks like a little bit of an issue there on platform 3.
Yeah, it was interesting. I'm not exactly sure what's going on
But
there.
platforms...
perhaps so the safeties could be too high. That
Yeah.
could be a relift there. I think a mislift on platform 2.
Yeah, but they'll ask him to stand up while they get things set there.
Yeah, I think he could get a relift here.
Yeah. and
I've seen that before where the lift counted. That was fun.
Oh, really?
Someone did a pin pressing competition and it was counted, and I was like, well, this federation
Yeah.
is interesting. It wasn't the USAPL, by the way, and it wasn't the other good ones that people typically know. Jim Kathalos with a 3 wide light lift. Aaron Henderson.
Getting
Good
to lock out
job.
there. Yeah. Let's see what the referees have to say. And it is 2 white lights there for him and Khalil Zaki. 3 white lights. Great job there by the both of them. Yeah, I'm not sure if you saw it, but during your session the other night, primetime, Dom, they actually didn't adjust his right side
Yeah, I saw that because, he had a few.
safety. And so it hit there and kind of caused things to go off. But he did a great job of coming back and staying in the meat on that bench portion.
Yeah. Matthew Smith sticks with it. Good job.
Kevin Choop, the opener is 152.5 here.
His bench height is my squat height. Smooth.
Easy
attempt
opener there.
2 white lights on platform 1. Ryan Sanders, 195 kilos for his 3rd bench press attempt here. Oh, he does the big sink and
Yep.
the sink and press.
Yep. Sink and press, dip and drive. Not always the easiest, especially depending on the head referee. It's not. Some referees just aren't sure where to call that bottom position press command. Should be at the lowest point and with the bar motionless, like all bench press commands. Tyler Wang trying to get really set up high on the traps there. And Brandt Koburski, quit bencher on platform 1, 225 kilos. That's calibrated 4 plates. Great return to the top there. And the referees say 3 white lights. Arian Brett there on platform 3, opening with 157.5, and it is a good opener. And unfortunately, Tyler couldn't get that bench 3rd. 3 more lifts to go. Let's have fun with some deadlifts there, Tyler. Now we have Brenton Fleming on platform 4, 170 kilo. Didn't really communicate with Asa there. He wanted a self-lift off, and he just went straight into it and puts it right back to the top. Easy opener.
All right, we got Billy.
Forklift Billy doing some bench.
I think it's Mantiamele.
Better you than me.
I think that is. That's not the common one. I don't even. Yeah, it's not the most common last name.
Quentin Nunes on 2. Michael Nichols on 1. Nunes, easy work. Easy attempt. 3 white lights there. Nichols on 1. Still waiting for the unrack there. Ryan Mcdonald, the Canadian singlet.
All right, Michael Nichols, see if they call him with the head leaving. We have Alex Mostacero with a 3 white lights lift. And let's see what they call. 2 white lights. So I think he's got a consistent 2 white lights on each lift. And I think it was from all 3 different judges there. So I think he got I think it was a 2 red light lift. So he's
2 red light lift on the opener there for him.
That was a hat trick of the red lights. He was able to get successful lifts, but still get red lighted from the right, center, and head left judge. There should be an award for that. You know, in hockey has the Gordie Howe hat trick where you get into a fight, assist, and a goal. There should be one for powerlifting where you get your lifts, but get lighted
a red
by
from
on different
position.
attempts. Yeah.
All right, Brett Ramsey, 167.5 as the opener.
You can see him employ that leg drive there. Ooh, and Brett Ramsey, very wise choice on the Hyper V's. Been a very popular shoe choice. Could have been from the Hyper V dealer this week, David Sheldon.
Yeah, David's always into those shoes. Well, not specifically those, but currently he is. But his shoe game within powerlifting is well known, and he gets them from all over the world.
Yeah, the Hyper V's with the 2 white lights there on platform 2. The Hyper V's are, I think, if people wore them, they would know that they're probably the best bench shoe, just simply because of carpet. I think with gym horse stall mats, you could really use any footwear, but with those Hyper V's, do well on carpet. Bob Euchre. Oh, unfortunately not able to get that lift. Jeff Spaughton. The Spaughton Warrior with a 3 white light lift. Wade Craig. Very good job getting that leg drive there on his second attempt bench press. He's a Masters 2 lifter. 3 white lights. Kevin Elliott's giving some instructions to his spotter and loader or a handoff person just to not get one.
Yeah.
I want to do that, actually. I want to go and give a lot of instructions to the handoff guy and be like, okay, I don't need you. Get out of here. Just leave. Leave. You don't know what you're doing.
Leave them in confusion as they watch you hopefully successfully attempt your bench.
It definitely doesn't need a handoff there. Kevin Elliott with a smooth-looking opener. Yeah, I would. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would give specific, detailed instructions. Be like, okay, get out of here. I don't need you.
Just hand them a IKEA set of instructions. Just the picture books.
two white lights. Yeah, platform 1. We're gonna get that one day with how peculiar these lifters are getting. Platform 3, 2 white lights.
William Himman opening it up 160. No instructions given, but a self lift off nonetheless. And it does move like an opener. Next lifter there is going to be Nicholas. This should be a pretty easy opener for Nicholas. Not only because he's coached by Steve and Steve makes some great calls, but I've followed Nicholas's progress in lifting, and I know this is easy weight for him.
Big lift for Anthony Dyer. Looks like he figured it out for his third. Let's see what the judges say to save himself from bomb out with the dismount. 3 white lights. So first 2 attempts were 3 red lights. Comes back, 3 white lights. That's why a quit benching is awesome. Sometimes I could, I get a little dusty-eyed at the bench press, or a little bit lackadaisical. But with single-ply lifting, 1 through 3 is an entertaining.
Yeah, things can
lift.
change quickly and get dangerous quickly as well.
Does dusty-eyed mean you're going to fall asleep or cry?
I'm not sure.
Okay, because I think I messed up that.
I just ran with the context that you were given, so.
Yeah, I guess because I guess if you had dust in your eyes, you wouldn't fall asleep.
Yeah.
You'd probably start crying.
Or get kind of red-eyed.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we're in Las Vegas.
Super dry out here.
Where the red eyes are. The red eyes are about as common as.
I was going the opposite direction with it. Because my right eye, I am struggling with a lot of dry eye, so.
Yeah. I'm struggling with red eyes through lack of sleep. Because we're in Vegas, America's playground. And also, America's home for Mega Nationals. Kevin Chu.
Yep.
Up next.
Kevin giving a pair of instructions. See
3
if
white
he
lights for Brock.
gets set up here.
Yes, he pretty has no choice but to be narrow with his grip there. Brenton Fleming does a really good job powering through that sticking point. See what he does, though, for second to third. Kevin Chu grinds through that one.
Yep.
Probably going to take a more conservative second to third attempt selection here. Aaron Henderson, 212.5 kilos, 469 pounds.
All right, and blessed strength on platform 2. Fabienne Mo Faye.
Aaron
Opening
Henderson.
with 172.5.
Oh, he is fighting. I don't know if he's going to get the call here. It's going to be really close. It's one of the hardest things to call is up and down Muchet, and he got it from all 3 judges. I can never tell from if I'm commentating. Only way I can tell is I'm live on the platform and call that. There's very seldom do I get that. Ryan Mcdonald. Good bench there, eh?
Yeah, I actually met Luke in person for the first time. Luke Birmingham from Canada.
Yeah, he's the Canada has invaded nationals.
I wasn't sure if he was just messing with me when he snuck an A in at the end.
I would embellish it so much if I was Canadian. I would just say it at will. I would talk.
Yeah.
I would talk like every hockey player.
I mean, I'm from Texas, and I say y'all quite a bit. I don't think anything of it, but I do sometimes see other people's reactions.
Y'all's becoming kind of like a common thing now.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of like in the youth culture to say,
Not
Ryan
just a Southern
Donnelly push through it. I don't think he got that locked out.
There. Yeah.
Hard to tell sometimes, but you're not getting a whole lot past with the USAPL judges. Yep. Billy, nice looking bench there.
Nice looking sleeve too. I'm a fan of the tattoo sleeves personally.
You don't have any.
Yeah.
All right. You're a poser. Poser.
Got some planned out. It's just one of those where the money for me typically goes back into my gym.
We're
and
in
my
Vegas.
business.
There's a tattoo shop in here.
So the thing with Vegas is inflation started here. That's my theory. And it doesn't skip on tattoos.
No, it doesn't.
I've heard some people come out and get tattoos here, and they've reported back and said that the pricing is a little bit up there.
Oh, James Holmberg fighting through that. Brian Bricky. Well, the price of water here is like $8. That's not surprising. Alex Musacero. Looks like a good-looking lift here. Brandt Koburski. See what they call here 3 white lights. And we have Jim Cathos, Masters 3 lifter, so he's in the age range of 60 through 69 years old. Always fantastic to see people lifting into an older age. And also, we are done on platform 1.
Yesterday, commentating on men's bench only with Solana Lewis, one of our favorite lifters, it's a 91.
Yeah, saw that. Actually,
that was crazy.
Solana told me about it afterwards, and that is crazy. 2 white lights. Yeah, it is crazy, and you can't do this sport for a long time. That's actually my hope and aspiration for the sport is to do this at a high level till the age of 40 or 50. Yeah. I would love to do that. We have Angelo Augustine up next on platform 2 while Wade Craig gets himself set up. And a good lift here from Angelo. What did he just bench? Angelo Augustine.
Give me a second to pull that up. That's on platform 2.
Yeah. John Heilman. Platform 3 with John I Love Lamp on platform 4. 152.5 kilos.
So that was a 190 opener for Angelo.
Yeah. You hear what you said? 190 opener for Angelo. Those are words that I really want to hear in my my lifetime. That'll be great.
That would be great.
Yeah, that would be fantastic if I could hear that.
That would put some pressure on number one if you could do that.
Yeah, that would be great. I just heard a successful 190 kilo bench press on the platform for Angelo, and I'm like, oh my god. I got secondhand proud for another Angelo. John Heilman is going to fight with this one. I don't think he's going to win it, though. Unfortunately, no lift. Matthew Smith.
All right. Platforms 2 and 3. Second bench attempts. William on 2 and Michael on 3. Here we go with the start commands. William looks like he might not be able to finish the 170 there, and Michael presses through with 182.5. The referees say 3 white lights. And now John Wetter, third bench attempt, Raw Masters 3. He is on the 4th platform. Self liftoff for the young man. And he's fighting there towards the top. Can he get that lock? The right side was struggling there.
I think he shook his head too to grab it.
All right, Nicolas on platform 2. 175 is the load. That was 10 kilo jump from the opener. Setting up there on the traps. Got the lift off, and now the start command from head referee. Fast both ways to the chest and back up to the top. Jen Thompson would be happy with that. She's a huge advocate of a fast yet controlled descent to the chest.
Yeah, I'm going to say I am too.
Yeah.
But another one of those much easier said than done kind of things.
Yeah, especially if you're, again, with all of the reps that we do within powerlifting, the habit is hard to break sometimes.
Yeah.
If you're more used to a tempoed descent.
Yeah, and also with the large trend of powerlifters to have a soft touch.
Yep. So yeah, it's how do you get that soft touch with that speed to the chest as well. Some can do it though. Some great benchers out there. All right, Arian Britt on 3. While Ryan McDonald gets his setup on platform 4. Arian, great fight there to the top with 167.5. Can he put it in the books? Yes, he does. 3 white lights.
Good lift there. Platform 3.
Yep. Ryan McDonald having a pretty good day. Bars being loaded 175 for Billy. Can we say big bench Billy here?
Yeah. 175 kilos, you can say that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing to me.
So the forklift reference is to the deadlift, but here he is with a great bench attempt.
Good job, Billy. 3 white lights.
Not a deadlift specialist. He's pretty well-rounded there.
Yeah, solid job.
It's always good to specialize in powerlifting when you compete in powerlifting.
Yeah,
you know?
I agree. It's always good to be a powerlifting specialist.
Yeah. So Fabian Muffet, another powerlifting specialist, I'd say, and backing me up with an easy attempt there.
Yeah, but it's very funny because both of these guys you're talking about have handles that are specific towards one lift.
huge deadlifts, yeah.
Yeah. And they really broadcast that. I mean, the CEO of Deadlifts is arguably one of my favorite handles. And it's a commentator's dream. I could keep going with it. Yeah, the Spartan warrior with a anticipating the lights here. The suspense is killing him, and everyone in attendance.
Having to give
whoa, yeah, what's going on? Yeah, the head is on the swivel. You'll find out 3 white lights. It was worth the wait.
And Brian Brickey,
3 white lights.
3 white lights there. No hesitation or delay. Quick result. All right. And if you've been following on the platform 4, you see that we're set up for deadlift. We've even got Greg out there making sure things are cleaned up and ready to go once we work down this 10-minute timer. Stick around, grab some popcorn, some food, some snacks, drinks, whatever you need, because the meet's about to start once the bar hits the ground. Reagan on 2, Brett on 3. Brett gets that start command.
Brett Ramsey, good job there.
Let's see if the butt stayed down. 2-1.
White lights.
And the result for Reagan is a good lift there. Finishing things out on second attempt bench on platform 2, we have Angelo Augustine. Took a 5-kilo jump here from 190 to 195. Pretty standard jump.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with this weight range, you can get into the 10 kilos.
Yep. 7.5 to 10 is
if you're
not
looking,
uncommon.
Yeah, if you're, I mean, it's just really
especially from opener.
The jumps are percentage based too, so that's what we do. We have a specific bench, or we have a specific percent we jump. So with a bench press below, say 400, it's going to be lower percentage of the weights, or it's not going to be lower percentage. The weight's going to be lower with a percentage. 3 white lights on platform 3. Angelo has himself a solid-looking bench press here.
Yep.
3 white lights. Fist bumps Gino.
Probably see another 5 there, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was actually based on how that moved. I think it was a good call. Perhaps open up a little bit too heavy, or it hasn't moved as well as he thought. I would actually go 2.5 kilos, only because you're only talking about leaving 2.5 kilos off of your total. Now, from my perspective, we can afford that with my deadlifts.
Yeah.
Other lifters, they kind of have to get as big a subtotal as they can in order to stay in competition. So, interesting thing.
Context and mentality, definitely a factor there. Some people want to go a little bit more aggressive. Maybe they need it for placing, and they aren't that deadlift specialist. Just not there for John Howman. Yep. And Kevin Hayes, good lift there.
Yeah, very good.
Followed by Kevin Elliott. We've got third attempt bench going on both of these platforms. They're catching up to platforms 1 and 4 here. 170 kilos being loaded on platform 2. And we have 185 on platform 3. Michael Walker will be walking out to that on platform 3. And we have Kevin Elliott centering the bar for himself. Looking at the pad. These are some new bench pads, some new racks provided by Texas Strength Systems. Coming in from San Antonio, Texas. It's been a lot of good reviews about these new bench pads.
Yeah, well, usually if we have Kevin Elliott here. Oh, look, did he
that was kind of a touch and go, basically.
And Matt Cronin.
Yeah, you can see the body language there.
Well, he got one of the. He got one of the judges there. Well, the thing with, so we did this with Alexis Jones yesterday, and we might have, I think, given her an unfair, well, I mean, I don't know about unfair. We were just thinking that it was a little bit, we thought that potentially she was beating the press command.
Yeah.
And actually, we can't hear the bench command.
Yeah.
So we don't know exactly what they're hearing. We are going based on hand, which is kind of pointless to do. Like with the hand gesture to go up, like they're always following the voice of the spotter. So, yeah.
Yeah, typically not going to be able to see the
yeah, you're never going to see it. So that's why you have that there. You have the music turned down so you can hear everything. It's not the same as squat and deadlift.
William Hemmon just hit a wall there on that third bench attempt, unfortunately, with 170. Bar will then go to 182.5 for Nicholas. And David James pushing it out at the top.
Good
Great
work.
finish there. 190 on the bar. That's 418 pounds. And unfortunately, it looked like probably the butt came up.
Actually, I haven't seen a whole lot of that.
Side referees there.
Yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot of that, which is good.
Not in this session.
Yeah.
No.
And we're going to be done on platform 3, so we're going to have all of our attention on platform 2 with bench press. We're actually going to get some deadlifts going too. Me and Kyle will take a break though.
Yep.
As soon as platform 3 is done and over with. We're going to focus most of our commentary on third attempt benches with Nicholas Philippe.
Again, that fast descent, and
I saw a little bit of leg movement there, but again,
Steve's
we don't
looking for the
see anything
result.
on the side.
Two white lights
there.
Great job there.
And Brock Wetzlich from Hawaii. I can't wait to see those USAPL Hawaii meets. I mean, not to say that they're debuting. They've had many meets in Hawaii, but they've been getting better and better. So I've been really happy with. Actually, I think there has been a better community in powerlifting as of late than the one they have in Hawaii with Darren.
Yeah, they've been doing a great job out there.
And whenever I see them and whenever they come out to meets, it's always just some good vibes.
Yeah, I love the shirts. The referees.
Yeah. It's all great. It's all
the little details they've put together to put on great meets out there is amazing to see. So one of those where I want to cross it off
Good
the
job
bucket
from
list
Brock.
and see it in person.
Looks like a solid lift here.
Yeah.
3 white lights.
Great lift. He's happy with that.
Yeah, it should be.
Hands up to the crowd there. And next up.
Is it Fabian Mo Faye? Or is it Muffet? I've been kind of Frenching his name really hard.
I don't think he'll complain with that.
Okay.
I think that sounds very distinguished.
Okay, cool. All right, so you're Fabienne Mo Faye.
And if not, you are now.
Yeah, like that's what I'm going to refer to you as.
That'll be something easy to find out later, and then I'm sure you won't change one way or the other because I think you prefer it this way now.
Yeah, now I do. It rolls off the tongue really well.
Yep.
187.5 kilos, 413 pounds. For the fabulous Fabienne Mo Faye.
Third and final bench attempt for him. Takes his breath. Oh, yeah. Can we finish at the top?
Oh, don't move your
right.
head.
Oh,
no.
Unfortunately, just a little bit
I'm
too
not
much
saying
there.
that the head movement causes that. I just know that's a telltale sign of the lifter about to miss a lift is when they start looking at the combo. I used to do that all the time. Not when I was in powerlifting.
Yeah.
When I was just lifting, I would always look at the rack.
That or you get the happy feet going on.
Yeah.
Which again,
happy feet, I don't think I was ever able to do.
Yeah. Again, if your feet are moving around, it's going to make the lift more difficult for you.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Natural
cramp things up, too. I mean, that could really...
Natural tendency for some lifters.
That'll tighten some nerves up. Julius Maddox actually does that when he misses lifts. Brian Bricky.
No, too much. You saw that head shake there as well.
Yeah, I do the head shake quite a bit just to tell the spotters to grab it.
I
try not to fight with it too long.
And third attempt's cool. You might be able to try to grind it out, but you have deadlifts to follow. There's no sense in wasted energy if you do believe that you won't be able to finish that. But yeah, especially with all the times I'm in the coach's box there, I'll even yell take, or for the lifter essentially
take it.
Yeah, it's one of those again on the second attempt. Specifically, I don't want them to fight it. Maybe they did misgroove things, get out of position. Maybe we need to take that on the third and take a better shot at it on the third. So if they waste that energy on the second, we have no shot on the third.
Let's see if Reagan could punch through this.
Unfortunately not, but we will close things out for bench here.
No, we
got one more there.
No, we got two.
Kevin,
we got
Kevin
Angelo
and
and Kevin.
Angelo took the order changed a little bit here.
Angelo took. Is that a 10-kilo jump? Am I off here?
I think you're right. Let me verify with Lifting Cast. If you're at home,
I was expecting because I think he took a 5-kilo. Yeah, he took the reason why he took a 5-kilo jump, 1 to 2, and typically you don't want your second to third to be higher than your first or your 1 to 2.
And looks like this might
Oh,
pay
wow.
off for him.
No.
No.
I don't know. You heard a lot of Tony Romo sound effects on my end. I want to say, red light lift. Because he was moving horizontally, not vertically with that bar. And that's not allowed.
Yeah.
You can do that. But yeah, I think maybe the butt left to bench too. Yeah. But he if that was a 10-kilo jump, he made that more of a fight than I thought. I thought 2.5 was the correct number there, but
he tried to prove you wrong with that.
Yeah,
it nearly paid off.
And of course, I was rooting for Angelo to bench over 200 kilos. Why wouldn't I?
That might have been something to do with placing. That's the only.
Yeah, but placing.
There's prime time later this evening as well.
Yeah, but
so
you kind of just have to and also
typically bench is not where you're trying to make up a lot of ground. You're just trying to trade blows and kind of get through it 3 for 3.
Kevin Hayes is not going to be able to get this lift. All right, so we have deadlifts going on platform 1. We're going to let you watch that. We're going to have a little bit of a break from our commentators. So we'll see you guys in a bit. All right, we are back here in Las Vegas, Nevada for USAPL Mega Nationals. We are watching our first session today of 3. We're watching 100 kilo lifters and 110 kilo lifters.
Yep. And we're picking up with deadlifts right now. So we're still waiting for that 10-minute clock to wind down on platform 2, but there is some action going on. Platforms 1, 3, and 4. Brandt Koburski trains out of TSS Houston. Opening deadlift of 245 kilos. Cranking back into that deadlift suit there.
Looking solid.
Yep. And then we've got Judah Jones, a conventional deadlifter on platform 3. Takes it all the way to the top. Strong lockout with 287.5 there. And Mike Burns. Kate Thompson in the coach's box there. Mike's setting up for 227.5 kilos. Quick pull there. Not much of a setup. Not much of a setup needed for Mike. Great lift. 3 white lights. And Ryan Donnelly on 1. An opener with 250 kilos. And that is a good lift. Michael Ailey's here on platform 3. He's very happy with that sumo opener there. All right. Our first lifter on platform 2. Coached by Carl. And an easy second attempt deadlift there for Spencer Minix on 4. Tyler's walked out to his opener here. Good sumo stance with here for 270 kilos. Referees say good lift there. Good opener for Tyler. Now we have Nathaniel Hancock rocking the wrist wraps. Not all that common, but still obviously within the rules there. And a 2 white light lift for him.
Yeah.
Nathan Gorham.
Not particularly. Depends on it is if you are conventional.
Yeah.
Get away with it. Sumo, whenever I see it, I'm like, I don't think that's a great idea.
Yeah, it might get in the way there if you're a sumo deadlifter, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're usually if you're a sumo deadlifter, you're kind of relying on your wrist to hit your thighs.
Yeah.
That's why you powder them up. I actually powder up a little bit of the side of my arms there. Ava Royal.
Second deadlift attempt at 257.5.
2 white lights. Gotta respect. Double hook. Conventional. For Deontay Walker.
3 white lights there.
Aaron Henderson. Now that's a frog stance if I've ever seen one.
Yep. Hips kind of went up there, but no issue to get the 3 white lights.
Yeah, it's kind of something that you have to work on. If you are pulling in that narrow stance, you still want your hips to be relatively high. But people with that narrow stance sumo do tend to squat it up. I know I did for a while, and it wasn't the worst thing in the world.
And
3 white lights.
There are some pictures circling of you with a very low start position there on sumo.
Yeah.
Back when you really squatted things up.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I don't know how else to put it aside from being ridiculous. It was something that we actually do the exact opposite of. Bob Euchre.
Yeah, speedy opener there.
I hope his name is actually Bob Euchre, and I'm not mispronouncing it because I'm so excited that his name is close to legendary play-by-play announcer Bob Euchre.
All right, some sumo lifters here. Quentin on 2, Shaquille on 3. Quentin's the first to initiate and complete with 3 white lights given. 275 there for Quentin, and 285 as the opener. A little bit slower, and this might get some soft knees there at the top.
I'm not seeing a full lockout here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and none of the judges saw the full lockout.
which is unfortunate and might be interesting to come back on second and third, see if he can make the correction. But he was kind of shaking there at the top two, so looked like it was a little bit heavy there.
Yeah. Ryan Sanders. Oof. He just kind of initiates that slack pull and goes from there. It's like pretty good timing.
Could probably go a little bit longer on the arms, but no issue on the opener.
James Flanagan, 3 white lights there.
And Char Gahagan wiping the feet off before he hits the platform. Smart move to do.
Yeah, usually you want to get a wet rag or something. Get the soles nice and clean for yourself.
And again, kind of the narrow stance sumo there. I'd say as popularized by Angelo Fortino.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true, if I popularized it. I think people have been deadlifting like that for a long time. I think the reason why a lot of people looked at, I think me and Bob, is because we wanted the weight we were lifting, but also we just looked weird.
Yeah.
Like it was an exaggerated narrow stance sumo that we both had.
Oh, you're talking about the sumo, yeah. I thought you just looked weird in general.
We just look. Well, Bob is just a specimen.
Yeah.
I'm staying at my Airbnb, and he gets bigger every time I see him. I know I sound like a distant relative, but all right.
Here we have Lance London getting Gino riled up, and Gino is riling up the crowd with the 666 load.
Not riling me
the
up,
number
though.
Of the beast as the opener.
Yeah. I would like to see that entire lift there.
Yeah.
But a good opening attempt for Lance London.
And I don't know if you saw that being talked about, but the graphics were an issue the other night in that primetime session.
Yeah, they've been kind of on and off. I think they're trying. They're trying to get it. American record attempt for Steve Picati. Wow, he really tried that one. That was a fight.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, gravity got the best of him. We're seeing a lot of really nice opening attempts here on platform 2, at least with the attempt selections. We have. Oh God, my monitor's on fire. It's on 2 platforms now. 666, and we missed one of them.
It was actually a mistake on one. That was 260, 573 on one for Koburski. Platform 2, graphics stole our visual of the pole.
Okay. Kevin Youngblood, state record attempt, 200. Oh, unfortunately could not get that. That will be the end of his day.
Nicholas Tadrick walking out to 305, 672. Pretty strong opener here. This is the 100-kilo class. You are going to see a lot of great and heavy deadlifting.
Yeah, you're going to see some of the best lifts come from this weight class. The leverages are good enough where you can see some big pulls. Also, they're big where the weight's going to be increased just because of their size. And also, because they have that extra leverage, like super heavies, they have a hard time getting into deadlift position.
Once you get, honestly, above like 125, or
even
the 125,
at 125, there's some really great lifters. Joey August, Masters 2 lifter, is waiting for the lights. Looks pretty good, but he's gonna wait while he's waiting. Yeah, I say there's 125 lifters who are great at deadlifting. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there's super heavies that are amazing at deadlifting too.
They just aren't as
consistent deep with the pulling.
Yeah. And it's really no fault of their own as much as it is a leverages thing. So, again, it's that sweet spot is kind of within the 100 and 110 kilo class where you've got a lot of mass on you, but it doesn't get in your way, and you can still be pretty good with deadlift.
Ryan Donnelly looking good there, 3 white lights. Michael McKeon, Masters 3 lifter. Punches that one out well. All right, Nitika Patel, 310 kilo opener. Ooh, that's like a mix of Delaney Wallace, Sean Noriega there.
Yep.
Ooh, it's a fight. Looks like he fully locked it out. He had a bit of a helicopter going there, too. 3 white lights. Let's see how he changes this one.
And no lift there for Tim.
Nathan Gorham has a very strongman type of stance. Deontay Walker with a 3 white light lift. Both lifters on platforms 1 or 2 walk away with 3 white lights, second attempts.
Bar goes to 290 on platform 1 for Aaron Henderson and 285 on platform 2 for Tyler Wang. We've also got some new lifters coming to the bar on platform 3 and 4. Avril Royal, a crowd favorite, on platform 3. And Josem Whitcomb, men's Raw Master 2 lifter with 230 on the bar. Conventional deadlift is the way he pulls, and he brings it all the way to the top. Strong lockout. And the referees
Tyler
say...
Wang 2, hook grip pulling.
2 white lights there.
Lights. Avril Royal looks like he just can't get it past the...
Yeah, he's got that back again.
Yeah, it Pierce has been giving some issues. I could have swore, I could be misremembering, but I could have swore at the last meeting I commentated for him. It was giving us some issues as well.
Yeah.
So, hard thing to lift through, but he's doing it. Mike Burns.
Third and final deadlift. His last lift of the day.
Looks like the,
takes a step back. Maybe the bar isn't. Oh, we've got deadlift changes. Yep.
And Bob Euchre, 300 kilos here, 661 pounds for the Raw Masters 1 lifter, 2 white lights. Excellent job there. Zach Birze, ready to get his deadlift going. Getting that slack pull. And the third attempt is good. He sticks with it. I see nothing but white lights for Zach, and it is.
All right, so they gave another bars loaded command there to Mike Burns. 242.5 on the bar, 534 pounds. Fast off the floor with the conventional
really
lift.
Nice job there. Ryan Sanders making easy work of that second attempt. Oh, wait. I don't know if I saw that incorrectly. Okay.
Good lift there for Mike Burns.
Yeah, so we had a missed lift on platform 2. I think I caught the tail end of it where potentially there was a slip or just some soft knees. Or he got the down command. Michael Nichols. 3 white lights.
Stood back up like he's excited to be done for the day. Got to get that belt off. He might be a little bit lightheaded.
You want to get a little close to him there.
Yeah.
Handler. Oh, Shaquille Ullman could not lock that one out, unfortunately. All right, it looks like we have the bar loaded for Quentin Nunes, 292.5 kilos, 644 pounds.
Initiation of the lift here is done by the lifter just putting force into the bar, breaking the floor. He's got 6 seconds to do it. He's done it in time, obviously.
Yeah, easy work there too.
Yeah.
It was worth the wait.
And James Flanagan on 3, Anthony Dyer on 1. Conventional versus sumo.
Yeah, we got
the conventional lifter, James Flanagan. Looks like a good lift to me. Referees agree, and Anthony Dyer just couldn't finish that one out there. All right, bars loaded to 310. Believe that load is 683 there in pounds for Jason Coonan. His second attempt deadlift.
310 kilos, 683 pounds, hook grip, hook grip, sumo puller.
Can he squeeze and hold those
Yeah, it's going to be really close. 2 white lights. 666 on the bar for Masroor, while Gary Pamplin. Oh, couldn't really get that one off the floor, but Pamplin with a good 3 white light lift. All right, we're going to start seeing some 700-pound pulls. Nicholas Tadrick is going to be the first to attempt.
317.5 kilos is the load. 700 pounds for Nicholas. And on platform 4, Nathaniel Hancock getting into position like we noted earlier.
Can he do that? It looks like that loop is hitting the bar there.
Head referees would call that, I believe. So it was pretty obvious what he was doing there, and I don't think we're going to run into might be a lockout. Two white lights.
Two white lights. All right. I did not. Usually you don't see it, so that's why I don't think I've really commentated a whole lot. Ray Thomas, 302.5 kilos, 666 pounds. Looking good. Ooh, Brandt Koburski looks like he was laboring the hamstring a little bit. Nicholas Tadrick, good work with 700 pounds. Lance London is taking some really big jumps. I think he opened at 666 pounds. It's up to 710. Yeah, it's pretty substantial, but young lifter, big deadlift.
Good leverages for it, yep.
Yeah, good leverages, well put together. See how he handles it.
Yeah. Oh, great execution.
Yeah, good job sticking with that one. 711 is successful for Lance London. I would jump probably 7.5 kilos.
Yeah.
He's going to have to fight with it.
Yeah.
He's going to have to fight with it.
Yeah, that lockout could have gone one of two ways there, but he did a good job of finishing that one out.
All right, we have Corey Dennis. 322.5 kilos. EJ Thomas looking to end the day off on a positive note. I think as a guest lifter.
302.5 on the bar for EJ Thomas.
Wow, Corey Dennis has a really nice conventional pull. Smooth, heavy. That's looking good. And Khalil Zaki, 345 kilos, 760 pounds. This is a lot of weight.
And on the second attempt as well.
What did he open with? Am I seeing something incorrectly here? Or not remembering correctly. Remember, we are watching 4 different meets. And Ryan Downley, the Equip Masters 1 lifter.
So not completely out of reach. It was a 325 opener.
Okay, yeah,
so,
that's good. Yeah, that's
does make sense.
I still think maybe 340 would have been the move, but still, it's
depends on where his top end is. And first time I'm seeing these lifts here from him, so we'll find out.
Oh, he lost
little
some balance there
at
just
the
a
top.
bit.
He knows it.
Oh, you got
Two
the
white
lights, brother.
lights.
Don't do also just a little bit of friendly advice to people.
Sales tactics.
Yeah, don't show too much displeasure on the platform. Wait till the back.
Yeah.
Just look at the lights, because that was close. I definitely would have red lighted that, though. Because I think that was a clear up and down motion. 3 white lights there. Ends the day strong on platform 1. Aaron Henderson up next on platform 1. Yeah, we got a definite Delaney enjoyer with Natik. And unfortunately, no lift from Natik.
Bars being wiped down on platform 2. Pretty standard. Every single third attempt will be wiped down, should be wiped down. If it's not, coach or lifter can make that request. Can request it, honestly, for any of the attempts here. I typically do it on second attempts as well. Ryan Sanders, 292.5. A little bit of a balance, but nothing to cause any
really
issues
good
there.
job there.
Great finish to a great meet.
Aaron Henderson, 110 kilo lifter. 300 kilos is not in the books for him today.
Yeah. And it looks like they're putting a little bit of extra TLC and cleaning into that bar on platform 2.
Could be a little bit of blood.
Yep.
Either on the knee or the shin.
Yep. Coming out there from that sumo position there. Obviously, it was pretty far out there on that bar towards the knurling. The ring on the knurling, I should say.
All right, we got some third deadlifts going to be happening here. Bobby Euchre looking to have the final pull on platform 1 with 315 kilos. That is just under 700 pounds, unfortunately. Couldn't really get it. Oh, Michael, the grip slipped from just a bit. You saw all the power he was generating as well when the lifter starts flying back like that.
And
means
Tyler Wang.
Yeah,
looks like there's some downward there.
Yeah, he's fighting. He's fighting with it.
Just not there today. I'm sure next meet he'll be well past that. It's pretty good meet from him.
Yeah, I agree.
So like Angelo said, we have wrapped things up on platform 1. We are on first attempt of Flight B on platform 3 now with Michael Walker. And John Wetter starting things off on platform 4 for his flight there. Eddie Demaio Garcia on 2. The Black Flex Comp T and the Titan Singlet. Just not there on 292.5 for Eddie today.
Michael Walker, good opening attempt. Deontay Walker. Did he just go? No. All right, Jim Cathlos. Good looking opener there. Jeff Spartan opening with 270 kilos, 3 white lights on platform 4.
Deontay wearing the knee sleeves. Got a conventional setup here for him, 297.5.
Yeah, again, I don't know if I would agree with wearing knee sleeves on a deadlift. Didn't really affect him. Didn't really get to that point.
Bars being loaded on 4 for James Holmberg, 215 kilos, and loaded for Alex Mostasero, 275 on platform 3. Quentin Nunes giving a tease to Gino. 2.5 kilos shy of the 666 load. 661 on the bar for Quentin.
Alex with a really good lift. Looks like James Holmberg with a really good lift as well. This is a big lift for Quentin. Finishing off today with a successful good lift.
Big smile from him.
Yeah, I knows he nailed it.
Great finish there. Couple more third attempt lifts to go on platform 2. Like Angelo mentioned, platforms 3 and 4. Some easy openers going on right now. David on platform 3. Should be easy with 275, and the same thing for Wade with 240 kilos on platform 4. Both of them pulling conventional. I'm going to say 3 white lights there for David on 3, and 3 white lights for Wade on 4. Routine lifts. 2 white lights there for Wade on 4. Looks like Jason got the lockout here. 317.5. 699.97. We will round up, give him the extra 0.03 for a 700 successful third attempt. Great finish there.
Harry and Britt up next. We have Matthew Smith. Good looking opener there.
Like you commented earlier on another lifter, kind of that wide stance, almost like a strongman conventional pull.
You're going to see that, I think, more with these weight classes, especially with when leverages kind of come into play. Gonna have to get a little wide with your stance. Might not have the leverage to go sumo. So it's almost like a conventional sumo, how certain people lift when they lack that leverage. Ryan McDonald, Nicholas Tadrick. We're gonna focus on Nicholas Tadrick's lift though, because this is his third attempt, and it is 711 pounds.
Man.
711 just wasn't open tonight, unfortunately. 3 red lights.
And that was a 2 white light lift there for Ryan McDonald on platform 4. Typically, you're going to be looking for 3 white lights there on your opener, but we've had a couple of those 2 white lights on these openers for platform 4. So, something to pay attention to on second attempts. Wow, what a great lockout there. But on an opener...
Yeah, John Howman looked like he was kind of getting past the thigh point So was able to get that. Brenton Fleming, very easy opener. All right, Lance London getting himself prepared for the 733-pound pull. So did he jump 7 kilos? Yeah, I think he did. Or no, yeah, 10 kilos. So he's going to hold up right here. Unfortunately, couldn't get it. Good job from the spotters there. He was falling forward. Young lifter, he's got some legit lifts on him, though. Successful day.
And that's at that lockout point that I mentioned on his second attempt.
Yep, yes, I was kind of looking at because it looks
bit him there.
Super fast coming off the floor, but I judge RP not based off of
the way it leaves the floor.
Yeah, it's more at the lockout. Like maybe we can see some examples for it for these other lifters coming in it. But Corey Dennis looking to get to third place in the regular session with his big 750-pound pull. I really like his conventional deadlift. Let's see how he's able to handle this weights.
Pretty nice lift there.
Looks good. See what the judges say.
Plenty of range of motion there.
Yeah, he's going to make people on Instagram very happy. You know that. The comment section is going to be kind. 3 white lights.
749. He's happy. He's making a statement there before he walks off and embraces coach there. Wow. Khalil here.
All right, Billy here. 305 kilos, hook grip conventional puller. Powers right through that. All right, Khalil Zaki, 777 pounds. Looking.
Almost forgot to chalk
almost
up there.
Chalk up. Guess you get.
Got to get focused on this.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I mean, it could be too focused. 777. Want to play the slots later if that's the case, buddy. Hits this.
Yeah.
You know, get your ticket voucher.
Could be pretty
and
lucky
put it
day
in
for
there.
you. Had a little bit of issues there on the second attempt. Hopefully no issue here. Good patience there. Great.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh, that was better. And a freedom hold!
Much better than his second attempt. He said rolling the dice there and came up good for him with 777. What a huge lift.
The celebration needed work. I will
Yeah.
say that. 2 white lights on platform 3. There's a lot of awesome things. The freedom hold, rolling the dice. It looked like he just swiped his hand from Tito's hand, which I'm like, whoa, okay. Maybe there's some animosity here that we don't know about. James Holberg.
Letting out a scream there at the top with 242.5. Pretty happy with that. Oh, unfortunately.
Yeah, it looked a little soft. Looks like shoulders were a bit hunched over.
Yeah, hips might not have been fully through there. So he'll have another chance to clean that up, though, for that third attempt. Likely will stay at that same weight. And now we have our first attempts for Flight B on Platform 2. Still going through second deadlift attempts on Platforms 3 and 4. Jeff Spotton on 3. Wade Craig on 4.
Beautiful hair with Kevin Hayes. I think he finally let those locks down.
Yep.
3 highlights. 285 looks good. Wade Craig, 260 kilos. I believe I commentated him at the Arnold. Had himself a fantastic meet. 2 white lights. A lot of great Masters lifters. They have the Masters Pro at the Arnold as well. I know a lot of Masters lifters are happy about that.
And I'll actually have to excuse myself for a bit here. I have a lifter, a 140 in this next session, sending me some voice messages. They're doing their weigh-ins right now. So we're about 2 hours out.
And Opie doesn't know how to weigh.
Yeah.
He doesn't know he doesn't know how to step on the scale.
But potentially. So I just got to communicate with him. But yeah, we'll be right back. Angelo will take things away for right now.
Yep. All right, Kevin Elliott right now. Opening bench press attempt, 280 kilos. Looks good. 617 is a good lift. 3 white lights. Matthew Smith, 270 kilos, powering right through. Look at that. He has got that strong man stance with the deadlift, the conventional deadlift. I apologize. I stumbled all over my words there. Good lift there. We have Arian Britch up next. 640 pounds on the bar. Conventional puller, getting those arms lengthened, doing the little Sean Noriega shimmy. 290 kilos is a big grind, and it looks good. All right, Brock Wetzlich, hook grip puller. Powers right through that. Excellent work. Looks like Mcdonald has himself a good lift on platform 3. We are into first deadlifts on platform 2, second deadlifts on platform 3 and 4. All right, Nicholas Philippe right now on the platform, 302.5 kilos. Oh, money pull there from Nicholas. And Brenton Fleming also conventional pulling right now. Looks good there from Nicholas Fleming. David James, 295 kilos, 650 pounds. Drops it ever so gently on the floor. Want to respect the platform. He knows, is that the primetime one? It isn't. Angelo Augustine attempting 666 pounds. That's where you see the graphic. Looking to make a deal with the devil here. 302.5 keys. Sumo stance. Oh, easy opener there. Jan Heilman, 650 pounds. Oh, he had a big stall on his opener as well. So that could be just something he's going through right now. 3 white lights. William Hemmon right now on platform 2. Going to try to sumo his 683 up, and does. Very good opening attempt there. That's how you want it to move. Jim Kathos would move in or stay in second or first place with this pull in the Masters 3 division. Alex Musacero with a good-looking lift there. Jim with a big grind, getting it past the hip. And that looks good. Let's see what the judges say. 3 white lights. Fabienne Mo Faye is going to show the world why he is the Chief Executive Officer of Deadlifts. Competing in the 110 kilo weight class. Joe Stanik's asking for some clarification here. Oh, very good pull there. Coach in the back, Bless Petrie, is happy about it, and should be. That was a nice-looking opener. Brian Bricky up next, 322.5 kilos, 711 pounds. Brian Bricky, conventional deadlift with Brett Ramsey. A powerful setup there. 307.5 kilos. I think Brian Bricky nailed that opening attempt. He did. 3 white lights. Brett. Oh, wow. He stuck with that. That was a pronounced sticking point, but there's a potential with up and down movement as a result. And all 3 judges saw up and down movement. Doesn't seem to be any argument there from Ramsey. James Holberg, 242.5 kilos, Masters 2 lifter, 3rd attempt. So he missed his second. Let's see if we come back and hit it. We'll stay in 3rd place if he completes his lift. Unfortunately, no lift there. Kevin Hayes, conventional pull-in, looking good. 606 pounds, 3 white lights. All right, Billy. Let's see it. Be that forklift we know you can be. 705 pounds. Looking good. Oh, I was wrong. Huh. So, I guess, yeah, it looks like maybe some soft knees or some resting on the thighs there. Kevin Elliott attempting 300 kilos even. Ooh, unfortunately lost a little bit of balance there. I think that's a weight he can hit, though. Wade Craig, 275 kilos, 606 pounds, and a very nice celebration there. Going to thank the judges. Classy thing to do. Kevin Chu, the choo-choo train, with a very good opener at second attempt at 744. He's got some money deadlift leverages, 2 white lights as well. Matthew Smith looking for 611 pounds for a Masters 2 lifter. Unfortunately, no lift. Brock Wetzlich. Getting those arms lengthened. Pulling that slack out nicely. See if we can stay in position. He does. Good looking second deadlift. Aaron Britt. And Mcdonald with the double finger guns. 282 kilos is good. 3 white lights. Aaron Britt right now, 292.5 kilos, 644 pounds. Getting it past the knee. It looks good. 3 white lights. Angelo Augustine, hip hinge is looking solid there. Good lift, 3 white lights. And Brenton Fleming, 3 white lights there as well. And he is off the platform with some enthusiasm. Every reason to be. It's always good to end off your session with a good deadlift. John Heilman, 295 kilos, 650 pounds. Unfortunately, goes 1 for 3 on deadlift. Excellent job from Reagan Henderson. His handler looks like he knows he is locked in. Reagan, or Nicholas Philippe will be attempting the same weight. 320 kilos, 705 pounds. All right, we are getting the bar loaded on platform 2, 330 kilos at 727 pounds. So session 1, 4 platforms going. $330 kilos, 727 pounds. Ooh, very good lift. I love his deadlift coverage there. Jeff Spalton, 297.5 kilos. Ooh, couldn't get it past the knees, unfortunately. Very close.
And David Garcia running to make sure his lifter doesn't fade. David Garcia always looking out for his lifters. Fabienne Mo Faye, the CEO of Deadlifts, is looking to make the stocks rise, lengthening those arms. Deadlift setup made popular by Mr. Sean Noriega. Lost balance there just a bit right at the top. So it looks like his shoulders are hunched forward, and you get a 3 red light lift there. David James muscling through this lift. It looks like he was slipping just at the top there as well. That's going to be a no lift, 3 red lights. Got to look at the brilliant cleaning of the bar on platform 2. Brian Bricky with a beautiful 760-pound deadlift there. 2 white lights from Mr. Bricky. Michael Walker, 307.5 kilos. 677 pounds. Grinding through. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's able to lock that out. Give him a down command. It wasn't fully locked at all. Pretty early. Kevin Haynes up next. 280 kilos, 617 pounds. And Kevin getting through that deadlift. Let's see what the judges say here. 3 white lights, sending off today very strong. Kevin Elliott is up next. Before that, we have Alex Musacero on platform 3, looking to take 310 for a nice little ride, a little joyride, if you will. He is fighting, and unfortunately, the grip slipping on that does not get his 3rd attempt deadlift. Kevin Elliott, 300 kilos, 661 pounds for Kevin. Let's see how he's able to handle this. Has got that really wide sumo stance. If you look at his leverages, makes sense. That would be the best way to limit that range of motion. Stays in position. Oh, he nailed it this time. 300 kilos, I think is good. Let's see what the judges say, and they agree with me. 3 white lights, excellent day. Brett Ramsey up next on platform 3, 312.5 kilos, 690 pounds. Hook grip puller. Really spending a lot of time in that position there, trying to find that hook grip. Yeah, he got called for this last time, up and down movement. Brock Wetzlich up next. Looking to end his day strong, 320 kilos, 705 pounds for Brock. Brock the Rock Wetzlich, 705 pounds. Really trying to find that start point. His shoulders got up forward a little bit. That hook grip is strong. He is fighting. He is trying to lock. And I don't think he won that battle, but he gave it one hell of a fight. 3 white lights there. We have Billy looking to lock that out. He got red lighted. I don't see it this time. Oh, a 2 red light lift. So we have soft knees, not fully locked. I guess I can't see the side. Angelo Augustine up next. training out of Flex Training Systems. Oh, very good from Angelo. 3 white lights. All right, Kevin Choo Choo up next. 375 kilos. This is a lot of weight here. 357 and a half. Getting those arms lengthened. 787 pounds on the bar. The grip is slipping on him, unfortunately. Looks at the hands. Missed lift. Good meat, though, from Kevin. Nicholas Philippe up next. Locks out strong. Looking good. 3 white lights. Reagan, Henderson. Again, and Nicholas gives Steve Denovi a big bro hug. Reagan Henderson, 335 kilos, 740 pounds. We are getting into some heavy deadlifts here. We're about to close out the day here. 740 pounds. Oh, his shoulders got a little bit in front of him, but this dude is just strong. 340 pounds, sticks with it. 3 white lights. All right, William Hemmen up next, 335 kilos, or 337 and a half kilos, my apologies. 744 pounds. This will put him in the 3rd place in the regular session. Remember, we have prime time later on tonight. Going to be one great prime time session. Hook grip puller, William Hemmen. Oh, unfortunately, hips rise just a little bit, and you see a little bit of celebration in the back there from the other lifters. That means he is good. All right, so this is why you want to have that deadlift. Trying to get 1st place in the regular session is Fabienne Mo Faye, the CEO of Deadlifts, 777 pounds, looking to make 777 pounds his. And if he gets this to go into 1st place in the regular session, I would definitely go on some of the machines in the roulette table and try to get 7s all around. Get yourself some money here, Fabian. Let's go. 777 pounds, getting himself set up. Taking a little bit more time this go round. Last deadlift, he missed it on balance. He just got towards the lockout and got in front of him. He's got to get those shoulders locked. I think he's got to be a little bit more snappy with how he deadlifts. It's moving well. Can he get it? He's not going to drop it. Let's see what the judges say. I don't know if he was fully locked. He's looking at his coach. Unfortunately, no lift there. Brian Bricky, last deadlift, going to attempt the same weight, 777 pounds for Brian Bricky. If successful, we'll stay into 3rd place here. Stylish looking socks, too. Conventional puller, double over. Oh, you tricked me there, Brian. All right, getting that brace in. Let's see if he can get it past the knees. He can. Unfortunately, looks at the hands. Grip was slipping on him, and that will do it for the regular session. Big lifts here. We're going to get into our medal ceremony. We are going to be back with our 2nd session, which I believe starts in about an hour. We'll see you guys later. Peace.
already said, this is one of the important things that we've initiated into USA Powerlifting back in 2004. My neglect to remind the other ladies who are actually here today and through the weekend that are in the Hall of Fame to come attend during this. But we have Kathy Marksteiner, Dana Snow, Susie Hartwood-Gary, Larry Maley. Also in attendance at the meet, another gentleman, Johnny Graham, who you may know. Jennifer Ray Gordeau is here. We also have Sue Helen, who lifted yesterday. Christy Cardella, who's been refereeing. We have Angela Simons, who's your technical secretary. Jennifer Thompson, who I think we all know. Let's see, who else do we have today? And Ruth Welding, and me apparently, they're sitting behind me. So those are all the ladies that have been inducted in the Hall of Fame that are still actively working, have been here all week long. And with that, we're going to kick off the 2022 induction of the Women's Hall of Fame by inviting Jill Arno up front. We have to make sure she doesn't trip and hurt her knee. So Jill attempted to lift yesterday. She had an injured knee and so wasn't able to finish the meet. But we'll take a moment before we actually do the induction ceremony for her and congratulate her on passing her Cat 2 referee exam this morning. And with that, I'm going to hand the mic over to Sarah Bolin. She's going to do the induction ceremony. Cito, can you give us a slideshow?
Hello. I was one of the people who nominated Jill for this award this year, so I asked if I could say a few words. 14 years ago this month, Jill came across me at a local meet and brought me into the powerlifting fold. More than that, she brought me into the USA Powerlifting family. And we really are a family. When you look around and you see everybody greeting each other, it's a reunion every year. And over the years, I've been watching the Women's Hall of Fame and looking at these women who are so accomplished and so wonderful. And what are the qualities that I see embodied in the Women's Hall of Fame members? And I see athletic performance and accomplishments, which Jill has many. We can just advance the slideshow every few seconds or so. Can do that. She has many accomplishments on the platform. She has a lot of accomplishments after off the platform. As Priscilla mentioned this morning, she passed her Cat 2 ref. She's also just been part of the officiating side of USA Powerlifting for many years. I can't even count the number of meets she has directed, run, refed at, and organized. She coaches officials in their roles, makes sure everybody knows what they're doing, what the rules are, gets everybody in the right place at the right time. She coaches lifters. She's coached me quite a bit. She's coached me to become a better athlete, a better competitor, and a better volunteer at organizations or at events like this. So I think that concludes my remarks. Do you want to say a few words, Jill?
I just want to say thank you. It's been 20 years in this federation. I love it. I'm, as Sarah said, I'm the co-state chair of Massachusetts. I actually ran a Special Olympics meet this weekend while competing, and just coach a high school team, was coaching the bench team. I do whatever I can for this sport because I think it's great. And usually I get through a lift, but not this week.
Okay, thank you, Jill. One of the important things, and this is something to pass along to the generations or the new female lifters that are coming into our sport, it's more than what you do on the platform, it's what you do outside of the platform. And those are the ones that get inducted into the Women's Hall of Fame. I think it's really remarkable, Jill, it's 20 years this year that you get inducted into the Hall of Fame. And she has definitely contributed to the sport of powerlifting and to USA Powerlifting, to the Special Olympics, and we really appreciate that. And with that, I'm going to present you your plaque, and I'd like to read it to you like I do every year for everybody. It says, USA Women's Hall of Fame member Jill Arno, inducted 2022, in recognition for your achievement, can't read it on here, as a powerlifter and a pioneer in paving the path for future women powerlifters. Thank you very much, Jill. And she will also be getting a custom Women's Hall of Fame belt presented by Pioneer Belts, and also a Women's Hall of Fame jacket. So thank you again, Jill. And again, for the other women out there, please use these ladies as examples of your achievement in this sport as well. Thanks for attending.
Please put your hands together one more time for Jill Arno. It's a lifetime of service.
That's me up there sleeping with Murphy. It's the only female in powerlifting I've ever slept with.
One other thing while I have the mic before we call up the men for their awards, I'd like to bring up Heather Foss. And while we're doing this, we usually do it at the NGB, but Heather Foss is your new Women's Committee Chair. Please give a round of applause for her. I've held my position for over 15 years. I'm excited to hand it over to the next generation. Please do the women well.
All right. All of the men who lifted in this morning session, please report to the center platform and line up shoulder to shoulder in back of the center platform. All of the morning men lifters, please line up shoulder to shoulder along the back of the center platform. All right, the medals that we are going to be giving out today will be all of the lifters in the equipped category, both masters and raw. And then we are going to be giving out the masters 2 and above, masters 2 and above in the raw category. The Masters 1 medals will be given out tonight after all of the rest of the Master 1s lift in prime time with the other open lifters. So we're giving out all equipped and open and Masters, and then raw Masters 2 and above. Masters 1 will be this evening after prime time. Are you ready, Larry? Larry Maley would like to say a few words about this competition. If some of you may have heard it already, but I want you to listen again, because what he has to say regarding this event and this organization and the direction that they are headed in is just phenomenal. So listen to him for just a few seconds to the few kind words he's going to say about the Federation and where we're heading. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Dr. Larry Maley.
Thank you, Gino. Every session I say some of the same things, and some of those things are that I wanted to thank the crowd for coming and supporting the lifters, and I especially want to thank the lifters, but I want to tell you just a little bit about where we're going, because I haven't done much of that this week. As you know, USA Powerlifting is launching internationally. We have individual members from 256 countries right now. We have several nations coming online, 10 sanctioned and some invitational meets in Australia. Our first meet in South Korea is sanctioned and will happen this summer. We are looking at potentially having a World Cup in the fall, probably in Hawaii. So we are moving ahead. Okay, so I guess there are a few people from Hawaii here. And the reason we're moving in this direction is because it's our intention to further the cause of drug-free lifting internationally. We believe that just as we did 41 years ago, that it ought to be a clean platform and people ought to have a fair shot to win based on their own abilities and motivation. We still believe that.
How about a big round of applause for that?
Unlike some people out there, we still drug test. And what you see today is a result of that. It was a fabulous competition today. The hundreds and 110s, as we have gone back to the legacy weight classes, have proven that that was the right decision, as you can see from all these gentlemen here. Please give them a round of applause. And we'll move on with the awards.
All right, the first category, men's equipped Masters 2, 100 kilo weight class. In the silver medal position, Chris Eastman. And in first place, Alan Crockover. Give him one more round of applause. Men's equipped Masters 3, 100 kilo weight class. In first place, Larry Robinson. Men's equipped Masters 3, 110 kilo weight class. In first place, Gary Pamplin. All right, we have, I think he's given them to him. We have mouth guards that are being donated from the mouth guard company who has his booth in the back, so please stop by and purchase one. But however, he is giving everyone that came in first place, regardless of open or master's level. So what I'd like to say is if Alan, Chris, Larry, Gary, and Michael Nichols have not gotten your mouth guard yet, he will get you one after the ending of this ceremony. But he's going to be handing them out to every first place individual as they come up to the podium now. But I see a couple of you have gotten them. Crockover, you got one, right? Those first fellows, if you haven't got one, please see the gentleman afterwards and he'll get you your prize. And give me a round of applause. He's giving one out every session to all these lifters. He's given out thousands of dollars worth of these things. So please try to support the Mouth Guard Company. Men's Equip Masters 4, 110 kilo weight class. In first place, a big round of applause for Mr. Mike Nichols. Way to go, Mike. Always nice to see you. He receives his medal and he receives his mouth guard. Give him one more round of applause. All right, let's move on to the open categories. Equip. Men's Equip Open, 100 kilo weight class. Bronze medal, Joseph Stephen. Silver medal, Chris Elmore. And in first place, receiving a check for $1,000 from USA Powerlifting, Kevin Sinan. All right. Men's Equip Masters 1, 100 kilo weight class. In first place, come on back, Chris Elmore. And in the Men's Equip Masters 110 kilo weight class, silver medal, Anthony Dyer. And in first place, Ryan Donnelly. Men's Equip Open 110 kilo weight class. The bronze medal, Aaron Henderson. Silver medal, Ryan Donnelly. And in first place, receiving a check for $1,000 and a mouth guard, $1,000 from USA Powerlifting, A big round of applause for Brandt Koburski. Thank you, gentlemen.